Hello, hello. That's a bit too much, actually, for a morning. How are we doing, gang? I hope you're well. Up the wyverns, indeed. Happy Thursday morning. I'm a bit low down today. Let's move down a little bit. Well, hey, there you go. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. Happy Thursday. Happy midweek. Are you ready for a little bit of early morning action? I've gone back to the mornings. It suits me better, I think, to do a stream like first thing, get it done, and then do the rest of the day. I think just where I'm at. I'm a bit ill as well, so we're just going to call that one out nice and early here. But I hope you guys are all well. Who have we got in here for today? I think it's our fifth Three Counties stream, this one. And we are making pretty good progress. I'm hoping today, approaching January in our save. But who have we got in here at the moment? We've got Mr. Life, welcome in. We've got Andy, Ziegerman, we've got Kokota, Keeney, James is here. We've got Keeney. Did I say you? If not, I've said you again. Ollie's here as well. How are you? Good morning to you. Are we live upon all channels? Has the YouTube gone live as well? I hope so. Should be. And we're ready to go, hopefully. If you're on YouTube early, get a like in straight away. Dazza, thank you for the 32 as well. It hasn't even popped up yet, but I'm ahead of the game. How you doing, Gav, as well? Hope you're in. Hope you're good and welcome here. Hope you're in. Watching from the office, don't tell the boss. Nice, James. Good work. I won't. I mean, I really couldn't if I tried, could I? Let's be honest about this. Dazza, is your resub going to come through? Or not? It's just going to pop up in OBS for me, but not actually on the screen. Interesting. How you doing, Pringle? Hope you're good. Just out walking the dog, so we'll check back in later. All good. No worries. Licked and subscribed. Very good from you, Anardi. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Right. Let's go to the game. In fact, I need to open my game and load up the game. That's something we should do, isn't it? How you doing, Arthur? Good morning to you. I'm good. How's it going for you? Hope you're well. Luckily, I'm my own boss. Still don't tell my boss I'm here, though. I mean, that's technically true for me as well, isn't it? Don't tell my... Actually, do tell my boss that I'm doing this. This is part of the job. How you doing, Robin? Good morning. Up the wyverns. How you doing, Rob? Good morning. Hope you're good. Arthur's feeling good. That's very nice. Andy's been over and liked on YouTube. What a man. What a boy. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Tommy's also resubscribed here. For an 11th month. I don't know why the resubs aren't popping up. They did this before, then they came through really late, so I'm sure they will, but I can see them. I think it might be when we go onto the other screen they might pop up, but we'll see. Right. Anyway, all of this in mind, let's go over to Football Manager. Once it loads. Just once it... There we go. This is the situation then from last time. You will recall... There's the resubs. If you were here, you were here. For something historical, something incredible. You were here for an away win at Worcester City. Chucky scored an unbelievable first goal. Let's have a watch of the goals because they are really good, actually. We played our first derby day last time around, and this was the first goal. Well, this was the first goal. It was outrageously good. Let's catch up with it. I'm zooming in because I know where he scores this goal from. There he is. Look, Chucky. He makes this little dart inside. Ready for it? Touch out of the body. Bang. Top corner. 2-1. Well, that was 1-0. But we won the game in the end 2-1. Worcester equalised. And then Ronaldo Flowers with a tap-in gave us a derby win. Now, if you know the save, if you know where we're at with it, you'll know that Worcester are outrageously good. They've got Sam Allardyce as manager. They've got... I mean, let me show... This is the Worcester team. Howard Acosta, Dele Alli, Andre Ayew, Romain Sawyers, Souza, Craig Dawson, Ender Stevens, Fraser Forster in goal. This is in the Southern League Premier Central. This is tier 7. Yeah, can we get a mod doing something with that one for me, please? Because there's some weird stuff going on. Let's just not be weirdos in the chat. Is that so difficult? I'm watching this whilst ordering a new drum kit. That is, I work as I'm in a band. Fair enough. I can do it as well, by the way. Ollie's here, but he's not modding, so... Oh, there we go. Ollie's done his modding. Good stuff. Allardyce was not pleased. No, we beat Allardyce's Worcester City, and it means at the top of the table now... How come they have all those ex-players? Well, Muddy, we started the save. We wanted there to be a bit of an extra challenge, so we started the save in this universe where Worcester City have had a takeover. They brought in these players to give us... Basically, I think a lot of tier 7, tier 8 saves can be a bit of a frog march until you get to League 2, basically. We didn't want that. So, we've made it much more difficult. And it is going to be much more difficult because this is after 19 games now. We're not top of the league despite being unbeaten. Worcester, though, have lost 1 game, and now that is to us. But still, they still might win the league. Worcester will still win all the other games apart from against 3 counties. It might happen, yeah. How you doing, Kakota? He scores goals at Clains Lane. He does indeed. So, yeah, this is what we're up against. But there is now much more of a chance of a title race now. We've gone within 3 points. They're off the back of a loss. Will that make a difference? In today's stream, we're going to check that, basically. We're going to go and play as many games as possible. I'd like to aim to try and get to January today. Is that a bit ambitious? Possibly. We've got 1, 2, 3, 7 games. We could do 7 games to get to Jan, right? Are you guys locked in for it? Are you well? Are you hoping to see? Are you happy to be here to watch a little bit of 3 counties? I hope so. Needham Market. We've actually got Spalding. That is a big game because are they still 3rd? They're actually doing very well themselves, look, on 44. So I'm hoping that is that away? That's at home. That would be an important game as well, wouldn't it? Barwell. Huddersfield in the FA Cup, though, is a massive game. FA Cup, is that 2nd round? I think it's 2nd round, isn't it? FA Cup. Doesn't say it there. Does say it. FA Cup 2nd round. If we can beat Huddersfield, it's unlikely. They are a League One team. But if we can beat them, we'll be through to the FA Cup 3rd round against Prem teams, possibly. So that could be fun. So that's a big game. And then we've also got St Ives, Stratford, Royston. We're into the 2nd round of fixtures, if you like. Playing them away from, well, playing the return legs, if you like. Right. Worcester will still win. Yes, they will. Wasn't that Liverpool's first draw in the league this season? Don't know. Maybe, yeah. Maybe. Right. Any questions? Everybody good? First and foremost, some important matters we need to discuss. If everybody's got a coffee on the go, cheers. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending your mornings watching me. I don't take that for granted. I hope you're good. Happy Thursday morning. If you're at work, if you're skiving off, if you're at school, if you're wherever you may be, thanks for being in the stream. If you're watching the VOD, shout out VOD watchers. I see you. I see your little comments. Legends. Thank you for watching the save. Cheers. That's important, I reckon, to do. Let's go and play some Football Manager. Taking this as an opportunity to go and make an AeroPress. James, I actually thought of you this morning. That's weird to say, isn't it? Let me DM you. I think you'd like this coffee. I can't tell you exactly what it is. I need to DM you it for reasons that I will make clear. I think you should order some for the Christmas period. And I want to, as someone with fine taste, as I know you are, I think you'd really appreciate this coffee. You can get it ground or you can get it as beans. But I think I'd like you to try it. So let me DM you what it is. I thought you would be, you see. As a man after my own heart, I thought you would be. It's not instant coffee. No, I'm afraid not. This is coming from quite the snob. You've seen me drinking coffee on stream for a while now. You know how much of a snob I am. I've got a bean to cut machine now. We're there. I did the 3 counties, but my badge wasn't was Corn FC any help? Everything else was okay. Did you load in the new badge, Will? If not, download the badge and then it's on the Patreon as well, and then you have to go into your badge pack with whatever that is and delete the Corn one, put the 3 counties one in, and it will replace it. If you've got the Corn one loaded and the 3 counties one, it'll be choosing one of the 2 rather than just the 3 counties one. If you get stuck, DM me on Patreon. I'll try and help you, but should just be that basically. Flavored coffee? No, it's not flavored. I'm not really about that life. You US folk love a flavored coffee with creamers. That's not even. I don't know why you're from the West Country now, but yeah, no. I'm a snob, just not with coffee. My snobbery is exclusive to music and food. See, Miss Life, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Right, we have a game chat. Needham Market. Was Needham Market our first game of the season? No, St Ives was. I feel like we've played Needham Market already, though, right? Let's get into it, though, and pick a team here. Love a French vanilla creamer. Yeah, you guys love all that. It's just a lot of hassle. I'll just give me some oat milk and some coffee, please. Tea better than coffee. Iron brew better than everything. Fair enough. Flavoured coffee can get effed. Medium roast Colombian out of a mocha pot. Now, gambling. This is why I like you. Out of a mocha as well. Yeah, fair. Is that how you say that, or is it mocha? I think I've only ever seen that word written down, to be honest. That's the like Italian thing on the hob, though, right? Is that what that is? Those are good, to be fair. As long as your snobbery doesn't affect anyone, it's fine with me. Oh, absolutely. It's and also it's non-judgy as well. I will say that. If you drink whatever coffee you want, go for it, except unless you use creamers and stuff. And I'm only joking. You do you, innit? Love a good lower league save. Just got Welwyn Garden City up to League 2 from Tier 8. Almost signed a 34-year-old Calvin Phillips, but he chose Scunthorpe Bagpuss. That's the magic of FM. I've actually got a theory. I'm going to try it now. Have I got the game on? I wonder if Football Manager feels more like Football Manager if you put the text to the smallest available. I've got a theory. Does this look more like... I'm not sure it makes that much of a difference. I was playing an old FM. And it was... I realised just how small the text is. And I think playing this, I was like, oh, we need it a bit bigger. But I actually think you get more information if you just make it really small. Do you do that as well, Muddy? Does it feel more FM? So I wonder if that's part of the reason why it doesn't feel as FM. Is that too small for you? I wonder if I try that for today. This feels like a more normal, like an old school Football Manager squad screen to me now. And I wonder if it's because we've been given a much bigger text size, that everything feels a bit close. I don't know if you feel like that. The UI, I'm not sure I hate the cards and stuff as much as that. I wonder if I hate how, I don't know, suffocated I feel by it a bit more than anything else. Got yourself a Ninja coffee machine. It's a game changer. Nice, Tommy. I do like some Ninja stuff. Is that bean to cup, that Ninja? I've got a... What have I got? A Bosch? No. I can't remember, but it's very good. Mocha-pot gets you 80% of the way to an espresso for cheap. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, it's very good. Anyway, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. I feel like it might be more old school FM. I want to say old school, but more like 24, which is now old school, to be fair. Red Bull's your favourite caffeine drink. Wow. I can't do Red Bull. It seems to churn at my insides. It doesn't agree with me, I don't think. Right. Reva, Far, Sona, Johnson, Vontae, Radojevic, Ulan, Mahan. Now, what we could do here is move Radojevic back into the attack or into the number 10 because Flowers is on international duty and bring Burnett back in. Put Neto to Shearer on the bench. I think that's the change that we're going to make here. We've got a Sage Bean to cut, but the AeroPress just does it for me. That's fair enough, yeah. I mean, you've got a really nice one. I mean, I would maybe suggest them if you order this coffee, get some beans. But I mean, if you want to just do grounds, I was before I got my coffee machine, I was using it in the AeroPress. So, you do you. But yeah, is brewing your own coffee cheaper than going to a cafe? Yeah. Although the coffee I buy is fairly expensive, but it is still cheaper. Yeah. Let's do this as the team then. Cader, Forrester. Any subs that I want on this bench here? No, I guess that is gonna be it. Let's play our first game. I have as well, by the way. Let me know what you think of this. Oh, I got a nice grinding tools by beans anyway. Why would I doubt that, James? Why would I not think that was the case anyway? Fair play to you. You play on smallest text. They just need to improve the UI scaling to match the text size, and it'll be back more like FM24 in terms of the info on screen at once. Negative. That's exactly it, I think. Yeah. Sometimes, like, you get your nice small text, and then it still doesn't... It's still cut off when actually it's got loads of space. Is that what you mean by the text scaling? Because I think you're right. I think there is a middle ground here that could really work and be quite nice. Anyway, I've got the... let me know what you think of the shaders that I've put in for this, by the way. I'm still tweaking it. And it's a frustrating thing that putting shaders in also changes like the photos of the players. But it's only a slight tweak. But I think it makes the grass and everything look a little less washed out. And I think it makes everything look a little bit better. Let me know what you think anyway. This is with the shaders on. I am Superman. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that is what you mean. Yeah, I thought so. That would be good. Right, we are in... We don't need to be in this for this yet. Let's go dynamic sideline. And let's also up the speed of this a bit because I was watching some replays. Here we go. Needham Market at home. A game we really should be winning. Yeah, Ben was messaging me about it, Muddy. Clayts only drinks that coffee that comes from the monkey's bottom. That's really expensive and exclusive. The one that's been like digested once and stuff. That is... I would love to try that, by the way. No, I do. I mean, it's called... I can't remember what its name is either, but I know it's a real thing, yeah. Penref! Yes, it is! We have a penalty. Who is going to take it? Who's going to take it? Chucky's ran back to there to get the ball. I think Chucky might be taking this. Come on, then. Let's have a first Chucky goal of the day. Straight off the bat. He did take a while to give it, didn't he, the ref? Goal! Chucky! And we lead.
His name's Chucky.
He runs to the fans. Calm as you like. Wins the pen. Scores the pen. Write the theme tune. Sing the theme tune, actually. I sing the
He
theme.
scores goals.
Where?
The lane,
It's a lovely penalty. Keeper goes the wrong way.
Chucky is his name.
Yeah, civet. Civet something. There's civet second word there, but that's it. Yeah, proper gimmick that coffee. Absolutely. I'd still like to try it though. But yeah, definitely. Get in, says Rob. Couldn't agree more with you. Couldn't agree more. Right. I mean, we are completely dominating. Any updates on? They're not playing Worcester. Would this take us then? Unless they've played and we've missed it. Radojevic has to be offside there, no? A yellow at least. Yeah. Didn't get a yellow. I mean, it wasn't that bad, I suppose. Definitely not a red, but he cut inside. He jinked inside and got fouled, didn't he? I think I'm all right with it not being a red or a yellow, really. Myers, lovely touch. Into Radojevic. Into Myers. Good interplay. Chucky's in the middle. He goes for goal, though. That's something that we should see change a little bit in the next update from Football Manager, isn't it? Less shooting from wide positions. I wonder if that's going to be super OP then, though, because wide players and dribbling is so OP anyway. I know that they're going to change some of the AI defending on it too. But it's going to be it's going to be a tricky balance to get right, because I think they've made the animations and the dribbling so fun that it became a bit OP quite quickly, didn't it? Myers. Little jink inside. Good cross. Good save from the keeper. Does different refs in FM give more or less cards and fouls? I believe so, yeah. I believe there is the referees do have attributes depend on like leniency and patience and things like that. I believe so. I remember I tried to look at it for an experiment once where I made the refs really like gung-ho with the cards and things. I think so. I hope they make defenders less incompetent at the same time. That is what they've said they're going to try and do. And I think the defenders became really passive and incompetent because of how overpowered the dribbling was. If you think of it like the code, it becomes like a 1v1. And if one's really good, the other one looks really bad. And they just need to tweak the balance of that a little bit. Far for two. Deflected. Good save. So hopefully, yeah. It's positive that they have acknowledged it and they are going to change it though, isn't it? Need to change how players react when a shot hits the woodwork. Yeah, they do just seem to stand still a bit, don't they? That is true. I don't know if did they mention anything to do with that. I don't think so, but I have noticed that too. Like, it'll hit the bar, bounce out, and all the players are like, like that a bit. How doing, Rodrigo? Welcome in, buddy. How doing, Will? Good morning. Storms here in New Zealand, but not as big as a storm as Big Chucks will cause, as that goal is disallowed as he scored. That was nearly perfect, Will, as you announced him there, but no, not quite. It was in the patch notes. Yes, they're looking at reactions to rebounds. Perfect then. There you go. I mean, obviously, it's one thing to say they're going to fix it and then actually fixing it, but it's still a positive, I think, that they're going to try to. In the Premier League, it takes 7 minutes to disallow a goal. It would make FM more realistic. What, you reckon it should take longer? Any blimp ride scheduled for today? Yeah, I reckon there will be. If the weather holds out, we can get up in that blimp. It's a bit rainy today, but we can see. God damn it, I'm late and need to rewind. See you guys in an hour or so. Well, to be fair, we've only been live 15 minutes, Casper. So you might catch up. Shouldn't be too long. And some of that will be before we actually went live. It was on the go live, the start screen. So you might be all right. Thank you. I'll have a look at the badge. Yes. Yeah, have a look at it. Like Forest last night, even as a Forest fan, he was clearly offside and they had to check it for like 5 minutes. Yeah. It comes from the amount of scrutiny they get over decisions. And they just don't strike the balance today. Chucky! 2-0. He's got 2 today.
His name's Chucky.
You've talked him up, chat, and he's delivering.
He's a star.
Brooke Myers is brilliant, by the way. Beats the defender. A little nutmeg, maybe. Kind of phased through the player, but still.
He scores goals.
Oh,
At the
beautiful. Beautiful.
Chucky is his name.
Lovely finish. Did you watch any football last night? Nah, it doesn't exist. No, I did. Of course I did, yeah. Leeds getting the win, though. Very impressive. Chelsea are a strange old football club, aren't they? Strange football club. Nice voice, mate. Thank you. I was like, why are you saying that? What's wrong with my voice? And then I remembered that I've just played a song of me singing. It's probably that, isn't it? Thank you, buddy. Wonder if Matt has recovered from the Fulham City game yet. Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought about it like that. a couple of weird games, like 4-3 Villa yesterday, Villa Brighton, and then the 5-4 City Fulham game. Some big games. I mean, then Leeds with the upset. Sunderland putting in a really good performance at Anfield too. Liverpool being but also it wasn't that. I don't know. I'm all right with football, to be honest, based on last night. It was one of those. I was at Anfield last night. We were awful again. So slow on the ball. Sunderland were well organised. I thought we were slow, but it just comes from a lack of confidence. I don't think last night's game is worthy of like meltdown when you compare it to some of the other games. At least we were much more difficult to beat. I know that they like caught us a couple of times, but actually created very little. Sunderland came with a game plan, and we've had, it's not like a new thing where a team comes in and defends really organised and we can't break them down. So I'm actually sort of weirdly, if it wasn't for the rest of the form, and obviously that's such an issue, I wouldn't be so like worried about that game. I'm sort of like, it's one of them. Windy few days, yes. They've got a goal back here. Needham Market, 2-1. I'm certainly not like having a breakdown about the game. I get it why people would be, because it's also with the other results and stuff. But Sunderland are good and did sit like 10 men behind the ball in a really organised way. And they just did the classic, like caught us on the break once with a deflected goal. So it is one of those, really. I'm not too upset. I'm a bit worried about like Isaac and like how it's taken him so long. And I don't even think it's his. I'm a bit like, the most thing I'm worried about last night was that I didn't feel like any of our players particularly played badly, like sort of to a man. Canate was a bit dodge, but I saw everyone sort of played all right, and that makes me worried that it's just tactical. Like I didn't really understand what the plan was. They've got 10 men in their own box, and I didn't really know what our plan was to break them down. Just pass it side to side. So yeah, doesn't actually look like a footballer. He doesn't, does he? And you know he's so good. That's the thing. Like if he just came in, you'd be like, yeah, he's not ready type of thing. But I've seen him. I've watched him with my own eyes plenty of times. I've watched him tear up Liverpool multiple times. He's a good footballer. I don't think it's all confidence. No pace throughout the pitch. No width. Too narrow. Spending 120 million on a striker who thrives on crosses, but we don't play with proper wingers who cross. I don't think Isaac does thrive on crosses necessarily, though. But no, I think it is confidence, because like, actually a confident team take the necessary pass. Like Wirtz picks himself up in like that little pocket loads. I don't want to really get into it. I think it's super boring, to be honest, this conversation again and again. I'm not going to get into it loads, but and also Chiesa shouldn't start more. Like I know he saves the goals and stuff, but he's like, even in that little cameo yesterday, you see why he shouldn't start more. It's like I hate that as an opinion. Like, Chiesa's not better than what we've currently got. And I know what we've currently got isn't great, but Chiesa doesn't solve any problems. He needs a loan, I reckon. Yeah, maybe. I think there's a lot of it is confidence. I agree with the issues there, though. I don't really understand tactically, but I think confidence solves a lot of it, is what I'd say, probably. Right. We've won that game 2-1. Pretty much straightforward for us. They did get a goal back, but Chucky with another 2. How many goals is Chucky on now? Chucky is up to 19 in 27 games. This is why you build your entire franchise around him. I think he's doing okay. Incredibly and painfully predictable fact, the true West Ham way. Honestly, that tweet, you know that tweet, Breezy, you know that tweet, where it's something like, teams think they've finally clicked, but it turns out they're just playing West Ham. It's so true. You can use it pretty much every week. Where'd you get that confidence from? They won a game just before that. I think there's loads of reasons why there's no confidence. Loads of reasons. Again, we're not getting into it. It's boring. I think if you compare Newcastle's style of play from last season to what Liverpool are trying to do this season, to me, it indicates Isak doesn't suit the system yet. Yeah, probably true. But I also don't really know what we're trying to do. And I think that does come down to the manager a bit. Like, why hasn't he got a plan for his £125 million striker? You probably should. Especially when you've signed 2 of them who kind of play the same way. It's not like we've got a plan for Ekatike either, is it? Anyway, it is what it is. Cheers all. Pringle's back from wailing the dog. Whatever that means. I assume it means walking. Beating West Ham isn't exactly an achievement. It's like an actor gaining confidence from doing a good job in a school nativity. Yeah. That's a great analogy. I get it. Wailing the dog. wailing the dog. Right. Is that Timmy Abraham? No, Dondre Abraham. I assume no relation. He's a goalkeeper. Exactly, Will. You've like made a plan for him, and it took a bit of time, but then you're seeing sort of the outcome of that now a little bit. Like Newcastle have started horrendously, really, but have kind of pulled it together a little bit in more recent weeks, haven't they? Still taking time, I can't lie. Yeah, but like that might be the best thing to do. I don't really see. I think maybe what Liverpool have tried to do over the last couple of games is try to do that, but there's loads of reasons why it hasn't really worked. But yeah. We were much worse 6 weeks ago. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right. I'm disrespecting the players and the club itself. I've got no beef with Nuno. Fair enough. Other than playing Andy Irving. Yeah, he's not very good at football, is he? But what a hero. Right, let's bring in... We've got a game. This is a massive game, chat. So let's lock in a little bit. It's Spalding United. Who... Hang on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Worcester and us are level on points. Worcester have lost. They lost to Leicester. And they lost to... We've broken them. Chat, we've broken them. They lost to us. They've gone and lost in the FA Trophy and then lost in the league to Leicester. Oh, hello. Lock in, Chucky. We now play third in the league. If we win this game, pressure is on Worcester. There are cracks showing. Sam Allardyce, they're cracking up. Dele Alli dropping a 6.3. Cracks are beginning. You'll just lose now. It might happen. Hello, though. Jaden Thompson-Brissett, 3-1 as well. I mean, I was going to say, was it deserved? They had 26 shots, 10 on target. But actually, their XG was lower. So they conceded better chances than they created. It might have been just a cumulative XG, but more than anything there, though. Interesting stuff. 3 losses on the bounce. Is it a crisis? Is it a crisis? Let's pick a team. We play third in the league here, who are, I mean, if they won their game, only 5 points behind us. So it is an important game. If we win, I wonder if Worcester are playing at the same time. It could be a case that we go outright top of the league here if their bad run continues. Allardyce out, Pulis in. I guess we'd find out who they actually would bring in, wouldn't they? How doing, Hot Laps? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're well. Let's bring in Ronaldo Flowers then. Back to the 11. We'll pop him in for... Let's bring him in for Burnett. Put Radojevic back and do that like we have been doing before. Worcester doing an Arsenal losing the title. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Big B sacked unless direct promotion. Big B. Who's Big B? What 3 counties? Herefordshire, Worcestershire, Gloucestershire, Matt. My wife demanded I make a choice between her and watching little moving circles on a 2D pitch and random men talking about it. I now have a 75-inch screen and a Tinder profile. Good stuff, Will. Classic. Right, let's play this game. Did you increase their rep? I didn't increase anything, Ollie, so I'm not sure the answer to that, basically. I didn't set up the database, did I? I assume so, but I don't know. Otherwise, they're just going to lose all their players anyway, aren't they? But I'm not quite sure. Right, we're favourites for a reason. Home against Spalding. Another 2 goals from Chucky would certainly not go amiss. I'm full on laughing at Big B. Who on earth is Big B? Who is Big B? Still not explained it as well. Just come in and said, Big B getting sacked unless direct promotion. Sam Allardyce, is that Big B? Is he Big B? Big Bam Allardyce. Big Bam Allardyce, exactly. Right, we're underway. Massive game. They've got Cyberbully up front. You know what's going to happen, don't you? You know what's going to happen. Moved wide, but the first highlight is not yet. Buzzing around the technical area. Yeah. Should we make Sam Allardyce wear a B suit? Can you change the opposition manager's appearance? By the way, if you've got the... here's a thing for you. Free kick for Spalding. We'll come back to that. Hold that thought. Roberts with the free kick. Goes for goal. Reaver saves. Corner. If you've got the spider cam, the free cam, don't go and look at Enzo Maresca in the match engine. You don't need to. Not necessary. It's a jump scare. All right. In fact, if we get 5 subs today, I'll show you Enzo Maresca in the match engine. How's that? You listen. Sometimes you got to play the game like this, chat. Cisse. It's gone wide. It's only one game, mind you. Big Sam is the best England-based manager based on win percentages. He is. That is true. That is true. Right, there you go. There's one. Okay, right. It works. You just got to bait these out sometimes. Lloydie, you legend. And Breezy as well. Lloydie with the 5 gifted. Fair play. Legends. Thank you. No less than Matt, Denzi, Jonah, Essakin, Hale Bob. Make sure you say thank you to Lloydie. Big B, make sure you say thank you to Breezy. Appreciate you both. Right, we need to have a look at Enzo. Cisse over. We're not the better team here. Spalding are causing us all types of problems. Watch it look like Enzo, and it'll be a massive bait. I mean, to be fair, that's smart. I should have done that. Enzo Maresca. We'll just pause the game for a second. This is Enzo Maresca in the match engine, if you zoom in on him. How much did this game cost? What Chelsea does to a man. Yeah, that's him. Someone find a photo of him actually. That's actually him, isn't it? Got it. Worth the 5 subs? Was it worth the 5 subs? Oh, I've clicked on something. Where's it? Oh, we're stuck now. Do we make this one of our skins? Yeah, Lloydie says it was worth it. Fair enough. That's in game. I thought it was just a photo. Day after losing to Leeds. Yeah. There he is, Enzo Maresca. Right. We've derailed this game. Continue. Move over, Peter Walton. Exactly. Another chance for Spalding here. I think we might lose this game. It's very classic FM, isn't it? Punched away from Reaver. Smashed back in. It's going to go in from Liam Moore. It's a pretty horrible bit of goalkeeping, really. He gets up so slowly for this. Corner comes in. He punches the corner quite well. The shot here deflects. I guess he's down from it. But does he get up slowly? He could surely... it's quite far from him. I feel like he probably could go for that there. We are 1-0 down, and that is deserved for Spalding. They've had all of the highlights, haven't they? We've got work to do. I don't know if Worcester are playing. Luca's just lost it in the midfield. We need to change something. Cyberbully's in the box now and puts it wide. We've had no highlights, have we? It's So FM. Have a chance to go top and lose. Yep. Luca, here we go, though. Time still to play. Brook Myers can't get on the end of it. Is this the Cisse that played for Hereford? Is it Yasifu Cisse? I want to say. Roberts towards Cyberbully. He's going to get on the end of that. What a goal that is. Oh, my word. I said he's going to score, but look what he's just done. Big ball over the top. This is a very pro clubs goal, if you know what I mean. Volley off the knee. Kind of looked like it came off the knee. Having watched him play, he can't hit a volley like that. No. He can in FM, though. That's 2-0. They've had the same XG as us. We've actually got a better XG than them. But every highlight has been them. This is fully deserved. Here we go, though. We need to get a goal like now. Is it Gibril Cisse? It might be. Vontae Williams loses it. A lot of our problems come from us losing the ball. We've won it now, though. Ronaldo Flowers. Can he find Chucky in the middle? Can he find Luca in the middle? Good finish from Luca. There's a goal back. This isn't over. This is a lovely... He doesn't miss his usual sitter here. He takes his time and finishes it really nicely, actually. Late run from midfield. Very Lampard. 2-1. Time yet to play. It's not yet half time. They could ruin it here, though. Thought he was going to give a penalty or something there. For Al Johnson, we've got space to run it into here. Tell you what, is there a break on? Ball over the top for Chucky to equalise before half-time. Chucky hits the post. That probably should have been 2-2. You'd back Chucky to score there. The highlight's not over, actually, or another one started here. That might have been the chance, yeah. Go in at level and you think we might go and win it. go in behind, they might make tweaks to make it harder for us to go and win it. We still have a chance to score here, though, before half-time. 30 seconds to play. Brook Myers headed away. Is that going to be the end of the highlight? No. Mooney, far. There's players in the box here. Flowers is one of them. Flowers wide, corner. I think that deflected wide, right? 2-1 it is, though, at half-time. Weirdly even on the stats. But I feel like they probably deserve to be beating us. Mooney's not playing great. I wonder if... I'm going to make a change here. Because Radovic has got the goal and he's so important for us, I'm going to move him forward into the 10. And we'll bring on Burnett in the midfield. Take off Mooney on that 6.2. And show me something else in the second half. We need a big response second half here. Luca. They have had the majority of the highlights. It's very true. We've got a corner now, though. Brook Myers is going to take it. We have got threats in there. Chucky's one of them. Chucky! Post! Another corner. We're getting the commentary that says that we're like piling on the pressure. So, my word. Can we just see that again? Why has he done that so acrobatically? Can't see it. Did you see the way he cleared that? I don't think Worcester are playing. At least I haven't seen any Worcester scores pop up. Maybe they're not playing yet. So we would go top if we win here. Of course, we're losing. Flowers down the left, though. Flowers on his own. Luca, Burnett. Burnett shoots off the bar. We've hit the post or woodwork quite a few times now since making it 2-1. Do I do any more changes here? Burnett's playing quite well. Chucky's not playing great. Do I do Chucky wide? Sometimes that works, doesn't it? Okay, we've had a while without creating anything yet. I'm going to do Chucky wide, and we're going to bring on Cader, who I think is a good footballer. Bring him on up front. See if it makes a bit of a difference here. Chucky out wide sometimes makes a difference too, isn't it? We are getting into the game now, Arthur. You're right. Here we go. Down the right-hand side. Charlie Farr. Chucky in the box. Lovely scoop turn goal. That's what Chucky does. 2-2. Massive goal for us.
His name's Chucky.
The little scoop
He's
turn.
a star.
Look at it. Watch it. Here we go. Look. Defender doesn't know what's happening. See you later.
Goals
Bang.
at the lane and easy. Chucky is his name.
Chucky is indeed his name. And it's 2-2. Half an hour to go and win this. Moving him right. I don't know if that was why, but he did pick up that little pocket on the right-hand side there for the goal, didn't he? Can we find a winner? Let's pause it. Worcester are playing. Worcester are beating Redditch. They're getting back to form with an away win now. We really do need to go and win this game. Can we find a winner? I don't think I've got any more attacking changes on the bench. Is Forrester on the bench? I don't know if I want to use him, though. Except for Cader, they're all playing quite well. I think we're going to leave it. 10 to play. Oh, dear. No highlights starting. Let's change something. I don't quite know what, but... Should we try 2 up front? Can Flowers play central? No. Forrester can. I'm going to try something. We're going to do 2. Like a box. Like this. I don't quite know how we're going to make it work yet. But I feel like we need to do something. How am I going to make this work for this? Like that. And then swap. There goes Cader, Chucky, Flowers, Radovic. Like that. And then if I get Flowers off for... Can anyone play 10? Can Cader play 10? No. Forrester can play striker, but no one else can play 10. Doesn't really work, does it? Unless we do... Alright. Unless we do this. Right. This is drastic, but watch it work, chat. Watch it work. Forrester goes there. We're going to put Chucky through the middle. As a poacher. Like that. 9 minutes to play. 3 strikers. Why not? We might lose it, but we also have to go and try and win it, don't we? No highlights, of course not. We've had 22 shots in the end, look. Got to 2-2 and just stopped creating anything. 5 minutes added on. Nothing. Nothing at all. Spalding have just sat in, I guess. We've drawn the game. From 2-0 down, it's not the worst result. But again, it's a massive opportunity missed, isn't it? First time I'm here for the live, for the save. I'm only here for the Chucky song. Fair play to you. What a song it is. Go big or go home. We tried. We tried, chat. That's annoying. We had the chances in the end, look. 13 shots on target. But I don't think we had a highlight since it was 2-1. 2-2, did we? I assume Worcester ended up winning 2-0. We stay 2 points behind them despite them losing those games then. That's rough. They won 4-0, Worcester. And they had 10 men. What a chance. 3 assists from Bishop. That was a real chance for them to drop more points, and they just won 4-0 with 10 men. Okay. We play... We've got a week now until the game. That's quite nice. A bit of time off. It's not long, but it's a little bit of time off. By the way, if you're watching the stream over on YouTube, could you drop a like, please? The reason why you don't use very attacking. For me, it makes less highlights happen. It becomes way too desperate, and they ruin every chance. That's why I don't usually use it. They become panicked and just pump it long and just end up losing the ball more than actually creating any chances. In my experience, anyway. Hi, Clayts. I'm low on Twitch. Hope you're well. How you doing? Liam. I can call you by your real name now. Thanks for coming over to the YouTube chat. If you watch on YouTube, by the way, chat, you do get the stream in 2K rather than in 1080p. So there is a reason to watch it on the YouTube, and that's why we do it as well, so that it becomes a good quality video over there as well. But yes, please do drop a like if you're watching it on the YouTube. It helps a lot. Okay, shortlisted deal. I don't know who that is. We're trading. Oh my word. Neto Teixeira is not training very well. I haven't done any of this yet. Right. I did the wrong thing, to be fair. I haven't criticised any training or anything. Vontae Williams. Criticised training. I'll make up for it. I've not done any of this in FM26, have I? It does not pop up and make it as obvious to do, I don't think. I don't think you've been training very well. Good. And then I should praise some training as well, maybe. Luca especially. Pharrell Williams as well, maybe. Can you search my name in the game? Ricardo Durant. Yeah, I can. I spelled your name wrong, I think. Double C. Yes, yes. There you are. Ricardo, you're in the game. You're coaching Napoli women. That's very cool. Do you want to join 3 counties? No, you only want to... I'd be extremely reluctant to move away from where I currently live and work. You don't want to move from Naples to Worcester. That's odd. Weird. Rude, if anything, Ricardo. Rude. I find very attacking is less dangerous if at least one of your defenders is pace-based rather than Andre the Diet. Yeah, that makes sense too. That makes sense. I'm not necessarily worried about it in terms of us conceding if we go very attacking. It's more that I feel like they just ruin the attacks and they don't attack very well if you go very attacking. Okay, we have a game then. Barwell. We need to bounce back. I guess we go with the same team. It's not like we played badly, is it? Let's go again. How do you Magic Ped? Welcome in, dude. Let's go with this. Hope all is well and avoiding the flu that has floored my entire family for the past 4 days. Magic Fed? Absolutely not avoiding that. No, I feel horrendous. Cat has been so ill. Yesterday, not last night, the night before last, I didn't sleep basically with a headache. It was horrendous. You know when you have like I don't know if you ever have this, chat, or it's just a me thing. Does anyone have like, if they have a headache overnight, they have the most like monotonous, boring like dreams / visions when they're trying to sleep? I can't remember what it was this time, but I remember living it. I remember though when I was younger having one, Brooke Myers, having one where it was literally like graph paper with shapes on, and I was just sat there in like this weird trance with like shapes on graph paper with the biggest headache. It was awful. I basically had a night like that the other night. I don't know what this flu is, but it's horrible. Cat's really ill as well. Jack is definitely not well, but doesn't really have any symptoms at the moment, but he's just like really unsettled every now and then. So I feel like we've got kind of lucky with it there. How you doing, Matt? Welcome in, buddy. But yeah, no, but definitely not avoided it, Magic. I thought I've had flu, but it was COVID and I've still got it. Yeah, that will, it will linger. It'll linger. How you doing, Matt? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Okay, we have Barwell away from home. We've started well. 7 shots, 3 on target. What am I looking at here? The ball was running out there. We're in our lovely away black kit at the moment. Vontae Williams towards Brooke Myers. That is a beauty. 1-0. Come on. Big header at the back post from Brooke. Another goal for him. We lead. Who was cross? Is this Vontae Williams with the cross? It's a lovely cross from him. Boom. Last 3 nights of that, yeah. Yeah, it was rough, isn't it? I was better last night and slept, so I feel a bit better today. I'm still a bit bunged up. I had a lot of lem sips. There you go. Created a new team. Not country, it's 3 counties. Yes, 3 counties, Matt. Based on where it is in the world. We're based on where the 3 county showground is. Worcestershire, Herefordshire, Gloucestershire, which is a real thing in real life. I can't stop talking about dreams. I lucid dream and have far too many theories on it. Really? That's interesting. And maybe not for now, but interesting. Chucky has a penalty. Won by Brooke Myers. We have the chance for 2-0. And oh my word, he's rifled it home. Go on, Chucky. Lovely penalty.
He's a star. He is
Look at this for a pen.
He scores goals.
Bang! In off the bottom of the bar.
Chucky is his
Chucky's
name.
our boy. Is that 20 for the season, or has he already got that? I remember we looked and it was 19, but was that a few games ago? I can't remember. I've not scored a single goal while going ultra attacking. Yeah, Casper. I feel it. I feel it. Seems to be the way, doesn't it? All right, 2-0 up though in this game. Much better. We are still second in the league, which means Worcester are winning. Or would they stay there if they're drawing? We'll check. Mooney. Into Chucky. Into Mooney. It's good football. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. Much better from us today. This is lovely bit of in play. Chucky, little through ball look, and Mooney takes it into his stride. Abstract, have any updates happened to the website? Yes. If you go to the website at wyvernsfc.com, there is a match report of the derby on there. There's also the squad, meet the squad for the season 2, all on there. Those are the updates on the website at the moment. I want to get, if anyone wants to volunteer for this, I'd like to get like a half-season review. We're about halfway through now. Oh my word, he's offside. I think, what is it, 23 games is halfway through the season, which we're just about approaching. I'd love to get a half-season review of our season on the website if anyone wants to volunteer to write it. If not, I'm sure I'll find the time to do it. But yeah, I think doesn't say it on there, does it? But I think we're approaching that now. So after today's stream, we'll be able to do it. But yeah, the website is there. It's got some cool stuff on it. There's the website. Thank you, Kokota. Mostly, whenever I want, it used to be just blink when asleep, and it was like switching channels to a new dream, develop from there. Interesting. I've definitely got a bit in my dreams where I can kind of control what I'm doing. More so. I don't think it's fully lucid, but I definitely have a bit of that. Maybe it's like when I wake up a little bit, though. Oh, my word. It's 4-0. Ronaldo Flowers with the goal. This is good. Are they rubbish, Barwell, or something? Because we are taking them to the cleaners. We're still unbeaten, by the way, chat. I think we've drawn 5 games, which is a bit disappointing, but I don't think we've lost yet as they go close. In my opinion, normal or positive and only go as high as attacking. Yeah, Casper, I get it. This is on attacking, but I think as we go up the divisions, we'd probably drop it down from attacking. I mean, it's kind of work. You'll see why we go attacking now. I think we've got players that are better than lots of the teams we play. That's an awful pass from Chucky, which is why you go attacking, but yeah. Good goal. Zach Denman gets a goal back. Shame. There's also I think I showed it before, but this lovely kit in game, I'll show you it right now. Let's go to it. This kit here, which is absolutely beautiful. I have made a fan version of this kit on the website. If you go to Wyverns FC, I should say, and check the website now looks like this. I'll show you. Browser, there it is. If you check the website, you can see Wyvern TV, which is all of the updates. It'll show you the videos. It'll show you when we're live, which is live now. Look, as you can see, there is an update that shows the game, Derby Delight. There's a bit of a match report of the Derby game with some lovely little graphics to make it look realistic. Yes, which is cool. And then also on the website, if you go to Club Shop, there is a fan version of this shirt here. Look. The one that you see in the game, if you wanted to pick up a shirt. Some of you asked about shirts, and I wanted to make it so that the club shop actually has stuff in it. If you wanted to go and pick one up, I've ordered a Chucky mug and a 3 Counties mug for myself because I think they'll be cool to have on stream. There's just a 3 Counties mug there and a Chucky mug there. If you collect like weird little mugs and stuff, you can. There's also a Christmas jumper if you want to fully get yourself into the spirit of things. That genuinely does exist if you wanted to go and do that. But yeah, just a bit of fun. Some of you have ordered shirts, which is very cool. But this shirt here, look, is there's a fan version of it that you could go and pick up. Let's get ourselves back in the game and continue this one then. Probably spoke about it, but what do we think about shouts returning? I think it's a positive. I think anything... I've just tell you what has been weird. I've seen loads of people asking for shouts to return. And then when they return when they put shouts back in, I see loads of people complaining that shouts don't work and why they're putting them back in. And it just sums up that people just love to have a bloody moan. So that's how I feel about it. Yeah, it's good. If you care about them, good. If you don't care about them and you didn't use them, just don't use them. Fine. I'm happy they're doing it. I think it's just, yeah, I think it's a positive thing. I just genuinely think they are damned if they do and damned if they don't anyway. I was so mad shouts weren't there. So, yeah. When's the FM update? Isn't it soon? Myers! 5-1. I like it when he scores because he's a good... I want him to score as many goals as possible. Isn't it soon? I don't quite know, but I swear I saw 4th of December, which is today somewhere. Beta out this week. Might even be today, the beta. 8th, is it? Okay, there you go. Sometime next week. All right. I think people have decided that SI bad and now nothing will satisfy. Oh, absolutely. And they did that a long time ago, which a lot of it, by the way, a lot of this reaction to this game comes from that because they cancelled last year's game. And people got into this weird fun thing that they seem to enjoy of SI bad last year so that suddenly they couldn't do anything right. And then when SI delivers slightly subpar product, slightly might be doing a lot of heavy lifting there. When the game wasn't great when they released it, obviously then all of those SI bad lads go really loud, and then the people who are kind of like are being influenced by so many people being so loud about SI bad and stuff. Like some correctly, some just because that's become the mood. If the mood music is something, like if the mood music is a certain way, the majority of people who don't really have an opinion will fall into that mood music, won't they? They made the fatal mistake of trying to please everyone and managed nobody somehow. Again, sweeping comments like that just aren't true. They've pleased loads of people. Like, what you mean is, I think they've, like, it's not true, is it? What you mean is, they've tried to please everyone and I don't think that's helped them. That's what you mean. Making it so finite, they've pleased nobody, just isn't true, is it? Public beta this week, full release starting the 8th. There you go. So it might be today the beta then, if I've seen fall somewhere, but I'm not sure. I don't hate shouts. I prefer that rather than just put shouts back since they're absent. Instead, implement better this time. Yeah, I don't think they're terrible. Yeah, 7-1 by the way. What's going on here? What's going on?
His name's Chucky.
He's a star.
He's a star. He is Caleb Chuckwu.
7-1 away.
He scores goals.
How many Chucky? That's only 2 goals for Chucky today as well. Or even 1. No, he did score before.
Chucky
He's got
his name.
He's got 2. Yeah, 2 and an assist. The thing is, all games will always have bugs. Games such as FC has so many bugs, but because it's the same every year, there isn't as much talk about it. However, because of what happened last year, there's so much hate towards their site. Some of it, like, again, that's not your comment. You're completely right, Chotspot. In fact, you're more positive than I think people would like to say themselves. I'm just like so bored of this conversation. It's the same conversation, isn't it? Like forever. That's not your comment that I made that noise as well, Chotspot. I agree with what you're saying. I just think, why is people so keen to talk about it all the time? If it changes, great. Anyway, I don't know, whatever. I'm having fun. I think all the negativity from certain content creators isn't helping. I feel like some are genuine, but some are just jumping on the bandwagon for views. And who knows which side it is, but yes. I'm not sure it's jumping on the bandwagon for views, but it's also, I think a lot of people who are expressing all of these negative thoughts about things are often trying to be the voice of the people. And they feel like this sense of, and this isn't a bad thing necessarily, but it's not where I want to be. They feel like they have this duty to talk for the people, and they have to be authentic, and they have to, if they don't like something, they have to say it, type of thing. Where actually, I think sometimes it goes too far the other way, that they're not even being authentic anyway. They're too, you're having to say so many bad things because you feel like if not, you'll be criticised for it. I think it's because they're upset about the state of the game, though. I don't, maybe, but I also don't know if they actually, like, maybe, whatever, I don't know. Boring conversation, bored of it. Nobody's fully happy because they tried to please everyone. I didn't say I didn't like the game. I do actually. Okay, yeah, fair enough, Casper. It is honestly nauseous, though. Everyone has to have their opinion on whether they like the game or not, and then whether they have to have their opinion on whether other people like the game or not. Anyway, yeah. Genuinely, it kills the vibe of every stream. I'm like, I can't be bothered anymore. We're just going to talk about how bad SI are. SI have got a new update there where they're trying to fix the game. Bad. SI have got no updates. Bad. J2O tier list. That works, yeah. There's definitely some performative stuff going on as well around, like, people talking about how bad everything is. Orange and passion fruit clears everything. Which one's the one with the what's the J2O with the little sparkly bits in it? That's the best one. That's the best one. Right, we've got Huddersfield next. That one makes your blood go fizzy. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Glitterberry, Chotswat knows. There you go. That one. That's number 1. Speaking of performative, how old is everyone's music taste according to... Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Well, my Spotify music taste age, 68. 68. And that's because of you guys. That's because of the music that you guys make me play on stream. Also, guess what? Right, let's have it. Please guess. What do you think my number 1 song of 2025 was? Makes me feel better for 38. 68. Do you know what my number 1 song was? I'd be impressed if anyone can guess it. Was it one of yours? No. It wasn't. And how do I get my Spotify Wrapped on who's been listening? Why haven't they asked me to do a little recorded video for anyone who's a Clayts top listener, please? The way I play FM, I enjoy this one to change the subject. Are you looking forward to Christmas? I am. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, thank you for trying to change the subject. I'm so bored of that, as you can tell, chat. I'm sorry if I'm grouchy about it, but can you put yourself in my shoes with it? It's constant. Anytime I try and do a stream where I just want to chat to, I just want to chill, really, and people are like, you must talk about you must condemn Sports Interactive. I'm like, I don't want to condemn them, and I don't want to say they're really good. I don't want to be involved in the conversation. That's why. I'd be very disappointed if my Sabrina Carpenter was replaced with Clayts. I want to do that. No, my number one song of 2025, chat, was the Bare Necessities. For Christ's sake. That's definitely not happening my Spotify age. The flipping Bare Necessities. What has happened to my life? The top song, Bare Necessities by Phil Harris and Bruce Reitherman. I'm a dad now. 68 and listening to that. Yep. I imagine that's quite an old song, so that hasn't helped my Spotify age, has it? Ridiculous. Banger. It is a banger, to be fair, yeah. It is a banger. Yeah, imagine you went on your Spotify Wrapped and you got a personal message from me wearing a red bodysuit saying, thanks for listening to his name's Chucky this year. Thanks for being a top fan. That'd be great. That'd be brilliant. Right. How you doing, JJC? Hope you're good. Will, hope you're well. I found the game hard to get into, but I love it now, even with all the bugs. Yeah, cool. I'm going to move past that, but yes, good. Clay's just vibing in the kitchen to Bare Necessities, Brilliant Seas. To be fair, it was it's the song that like settles Jack the most, so I've listened to it a lot. How many streams did that song have? What, Chucky or Bare Necessities? Because I don't think it says how many times I listened to Bare Necessities, but Chucky's got less than 1,000 still. But if you go on the Clayts Spotify page, I'll go on it now. The artist Clayts on Spotify has 50. You can't see that there. I don't know if you can see this on here or not. Has 54 monthly listeners. I've got 54 monthly listeners on Spotify, chat. Can you say that? It deserves higher than 1k. Yeah, I feel like it must be soon that it gets there. My only gripe with this game so far is they've taken manual comments out of press conferences. I can't put in subtle insults to my rivals anymore. Yeah, I feel like that's annoying. It didn't do anything, but it was fun to put in, wasn't it? Just every now and then. Yeah, I think they should put that back too. Right, we have an FA Cup game. Could go to how many accounts do you have? Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. K-pop Demon Hunters and Disney music. K-pop Demon Hunters. I watched that the other day, which is a weird thing to say. Good film. Actually, didn't watch all of it. I watched the first hour or so. No Miles Sona. So Sendles White's going to have to play, which is a bit scary. You're cup tied. Go to your Spotify rap bit, go into one of the playlists, and it'll tell you how many times you've listened to your top songs. Yeah, I did see it, JJC. I'm not going to go through it now because it's quite long to go through it all, isn't it? Right, let me pick this team. Let me go over here. This is an FA Cup second round tie. Huddersfield Town of League One. I think we're away from home as well. It would be pretty incredible if we can get through here. If we get through here, there's a chance that we play Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Manchester United, FA Cup third round. It could mean ridiculous money for the save, which would be silly. Sandals White stinker inbound. I mean, there is a real chance of that. Shall I go? I don't want to go Tom Cena because he's not match fit. Although, nor are you. Why hasn't he got any sharpness compared to Senior who hasn't played any games? Surely that's not right. If only Hudden was still at Huddersfield. Yes. Matty, thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you, dude. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Go to match. I've officially conquered Arsenal women's team after over 10 years. Very good. What do you mean by conquered them? That sounds weird. All right, they've made a lot of changes, actually. They've made 6 changes to their starting lineup. Is that because they've rested people? They've got 4. They play a 4-2-4 as well, which is quite fun. Have they rested people because they think we're rubbish and then we're going to beat them? Chucky version. Good. Here comes a brace. That sounds weird. Yeah. All right, there's our team. Managed by Clayts. Who's the Huddersfield manager? Nick Montgomery. They play a 4-2-4. Will Ives plays for them. We are underway. We beat... Was it... Who did we beat last round? Altrincham, and they National League? This is a massive step up. League One, surely too much of a step up. I weirdly believe in us. We're at home. Weirdly believe that we can get a victory here. As I say that, Huddersfield are on the attack. Into Ledson. They've got good players. Chucky's nicked it, though. Breakaway, counter-attack. He's all on his own, is Chucky. Brings in Mooney now, though. Luca. Lovely ball to Brook Myers. We've got players in the box here. Far. Brook Myers. Goal! 3 counties lead in the FA Cup. Brook Myers after 7 minutes. Huge. He plays a little ball back to Charlie Farr here and then gets it back off him, look. Touch out of his body. Finish on his left foot. Deflected in. 1-0. Huge. Is it too early to book a hotel at Wembley? Get that hotel booked. The Wyverns are coming, everybody. Oh, my word, that was close as well. That was a weird place for that highlight to start. Are we actually going to do this? I think we might. I think we can. Ulad Mahand into Ronaldo Flowers. Just to make sure they have free cancellation. Yeah, also do that. Ronaldo Flowers into the box. Beats his man. Goes... Oh, my word, he's put it wide. The shot was poor. Up the Wyverns. I've got 3 kids under the age of 10. I can honestly say K-pop Demon Hunters tunes are banging. They are. They really are. Here we go. On the attack again. It's been all us. Mooney. Myers. Mooney. What a gang of lads these lads are as well, by the way. I saw a comment on the VOD as we just let this develop here for Chucky. Put it wide. I saw a comment on the VOD that someone took the mick out of, but I kind of agree, saying it's going to be a real shame when we get promoted eventually, having to like upgrade on these players. Ronaldo Flowers for 2 here, though. Chance. Ulad Mahand of all people. Ulad Mahand. He's been dreadful so far. We're 2-0 up against Huddersfield. What's happening? Ronaldo Flowers does brilliantly. Finds Ulad Mahand. I thought this was no chance. We're 2-0 up against League One opposition. Oh my word. What is going on? I'll bring you flowers in the pouring rain. Scoring without Chucky is absolutely insane. It is. Yeah, the comment saying that it's going to be a real shame to let these players go and have to upgrade on them. And I actually agree. Like, going forward, when the ball's being played between Mooney and Myers, into Flowers, into Chucky, Luca, there's so many, like, already save-type hero players here, isn't there? Is there a player you'd like to take on the full journey? I feel like we have to keep Chucky. But, like, Luca as well, I kind of want to bring up the leagues with us, maybe. Huddersfield on the attack now for a goal back. Alves has just scored a brilliant finish. Will Alves... Is it Alves or Alves? It's a great goal, though. 2-1. They do have this type of quality in their team. This finish is outrageous, look. Oh, a little scooper into the top corner. Alves. Is it actually Alves? He is half Portuguese. Fair enough. That makes more sense. Ronaldo Flowers, great by name, great by nature. He is brilliant. 2-1, though. I need to open a can of water because my voice is probably going to be gone. Mooney beats his man. Attacking the box. Luca, Ronaldo Flowers, Vontae Williams, Ulad Mahand. Look at the football. We're looking for a third here. Brook Myers. Chucky. Post. Chucky again. Saved. Really, Neil. That's brilliant. Champions League playing a 1-star fullback because you've had him the whole time. That's great. Should have stuck a cheeky £10 on this game. Odds would have been good. They would have been, yeah. You sure it's water? I'm pretty sure it's water, yeah. A can of water. That's a can of water, chap. If they want to sponsor, you know where I am. You know I like sparkling waters. And cans are better than plastics, so that's why. Vontae! Oh, my word, good hit. Looks like we're going to go in at half-time. leading against League One Hereford, Huddersfield. Can I see some other results? Is it just our game going on? It is. On this Sunday. Completely dominating them. Unfortunately, they did get that goal back. It's quite tight now for this second half. And you know that they're going to go for it as well. Not just winning so convincingly. Yeah, annoyingly, they got that goal. But look at the stats. Absolutely dominating them. I'd love a 2-goal cushion because with their quality, they just need to attack once and they can score. Sendel's white at the back is so scary, but he's done well so far. Here come Huddersfield. Johnson wins it twice. Finds Ronaldo Flowers. Finds Fionn Mooney. Here we go. Vontae Williams over the top but cleared. Huddersfield now have it. Is this the heartbreaking time? It's a ball over the top. Redmond's in. Reaver. I was going to say had to make the save. He's put it wide. That was a real chance. That is Ryan Ledson. Yes, Brad, you are quite correct. They really want to play United. They do indeed, don't they? They do indeed. Half an hour or so to play. Well, 20 minutes or so to play. I need to do subs to try and maybe get fresh legs to see this through. Wyverns are getting barbed by the Wyverns. They are. Is that what we do now? Mooney. Into Ulad Mahand. Into Luca. Into Brook Myers. Into Ronaldo Flowers over the top. We haven't had a highlight that's been a good chance. We've had like pot shots like that for a while. Right, 20 to play. I need to do fresh legs. We're actually not too bad, but I mean, Kinsella's a good sub to bring on at left back. P-Mac, give it up. No one's asking. Listen, this is another thing. If you don't like Football Manager 2026, don't watch streams. Like, go. Like, if you hate it that much, why are you bringing your negative in here saying it's a crap game? I'm done. It's painful. You're watching streams. I will watch what I want. All right. And you'll get banned then if you're just going to bring negativity here. Like, you're just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, Clayts. Is my 2-month sub anniversary? It is indeed, Mingus. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you, buddy. It's odd behavior. It is odd. Also, like, if you can't play it because you don't like it and you want to watch it, don't bring like the weird don't bring the negativity into the chat then. No one appreciates that. Especially, like, I don't appreciate that. Might just let him carry on watching this stream if it's that bad. I mean, carry on watching it. I'm going to ignore your... How is that odd? P-Mac, you came in, your first message was 300 hours in, I'm done, painful. The guy didn't complain. The guy was asking for a fix for something that was happening in his game. You're the one who's being negative. And look what you've done. You've derailed the entire stream. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, we have pretty honest conversations. Right, goodbye. See you later, you wanker. Just weird behaviour. Sorry, chat. I can't be bothered with it. Like, again, we have open conversations. When we watch me stream, chat, I will say things like, I wish they'd fix this. I wish this would fix this. Coming in just to complain, I'm sorry, but if you don't like a game, if I play a game and I don't like it, the last thing I'm going to go and do is go and watch somebody stream it to complain about it. I think that makes you a massive weirdo. Right? Am I losing my mind here? You can be critical, but like literally just moaning about it. You're like, it's so weird. Anyways, sorry, chat, because that is, again, we've had it a few times. I know that I'm grouchy. I'm not very well. I know that I'm grouchy about these things. And it gets to a point, and that I accept that today. That's me, all right? That's me. I'm grouchy, but I don't understand these people. All right. Anyway, see you later, you wanker. Yeah, sorry about that, chat. It's not very me, is it? I'm not very well. I just learned a new word in the stream. My only English lesson. What is that? You don't want to know. Right, chat. I'm sorry. That's me. I need to not be triggered by these things. It's so true, but yeah, sorry. Let's go back to this game. So we've got 20 minutes to play here. I need to make subs to try and see through an FA Cup massive win. Exactly. Critical, constructive. They're very different things, aren't they? Like, just simply complaining for the sake of complaining. Just, like, take it somewhere else. Well, like, can you not see that I'm trying to have, like, a really fun stream, a really fun save away from that type of stuff? No? Just say, I appreciate you, Clayts. I've enjoyed the game from the first. I'm not super involved with the community and faced nothing but hate. It's weird. Whiskey, I'm glad you're enjoying it, buddy. I appreciate you appreciating it. Let's go to... I've made the left back sub. Maybe Ulab Mahan for Burnett. I know he scored, but let's do that sub as well. Happy birthday, Nan. This is why I watch streamers more than YouTubers now. That was some real shit. Love it. Fair. Fair. Anyway. This is absolutely on me being grouchy today. I get that. But some people just can't take a hint, can they? 10 to play approaching. 12 plus added time. Ronaldo, if we get a third here, we're actually going through. Who do you reckon we're going to draw? Am I getting ahead of it? Chucky scored. Is he on? Chucky has scored to make it 3-1. We're going through.
His name's Chucky.
United, City, away at the Emirates. That's what I'm predicting. Away at the Emirates. Deflected little cross look. Little flick in by Chucky. 3-1. Come on.
Chucky is his name.
Techcast, no. You choose. If watching the stream on either is absolutely fine. For you, watching the stream on YouTube is probably better because it's in better quality. But honestly, doesn't bother me. If you drop a like on the YouTube, that's probably better for me, to be honest. Well, Clay's changed. I fully support the use of names for the negative Nancies. I'm sorry. It's not very me, but that guy was it. That guy copped it because he was after the conversation we had earlier, wasn't it? Like, I'm a human, chat. I get annoyed. I get grouchy. I'm sorry. All right. What I'm not sorry about, though, is the 3 counties going to the FA Cup third round. Massive result. We've beaten Huddersfield. Actually, we've dominated Huddersfield. We've destroyed Huddersfield. 3-1. And we're going to the third round. We need to watch this draw. I know you can't anymore, but we need to keep an eye out on this draw. United away would be perfect. It'd be great, wouldn't it? No need to apologise. I think there is. No one needs that. I know that you guys, it's like funny sometimes, but no, like it is just annoying when the streamer's just in a bad mood and they're just arguing with the chat. No one needs that. I don't want to argue with you guys. Like, yeah, so that's my bad. Let's see. The draw, I assume there must be more games because that was the only game that got played on that day. The draw is made today. 65 teams in the hat. I want to know, is this the draw? Oh, it's been made. Does it say? It has been made already. Sunday TV game, yeah. The draw has been made. We haven't got Arsenal. This is annoying. Again, here you go. Constructive, critical feedback. The taking out things like cup draws, they need to put them back in. I hope they do. I think they probably will. I assume that things like taking them out is because of the problems they've had with the engine that eventually they will put back in. Dr. Benji had one the other day. He was a lot worse. It happens, right? I've had it a few times. It's just one of those. Delayed a few minutes now on stream. Misery loves company. People want to complain to others about how bad it is because they've basically annoyed to see how other people can enjoy it. Yeah, I guess so. It is odd though, isn't it? Still. We have drawn. Let's go down. It's not Spurs. It's not Villa, which would be local. Let's do our own cup draw. I'm going to scroll down now and we're going to do it one by one to do our own cup draw. Are you ready? West Brom will play Watford. Manchester United, we haven't got United, will play Southampton. Worcester City will play at home to Oxford United of the Championship. Now, I'm a bit disappointed, chat. Are you? We could beat them. We've just beaten Huddersfield of League One, and it's a home game. But it isn't one of the big boys. It's Oxford. It wasn't City. It wasn't Liverpool. It wasn't Arsenal. It wasn't United. It's... Oh, no, that's Worcester. We're not Worcester. It's Newcastle away. Forget it. I've done that so many times. Worcester in the third round. We're playing Newcastle away. Way better. I'm going to do that so often, chat. I'm so used to Worcester being us. We're not Worcester. Newcastle away. I did forget that we were 3 counties. It's because we did a Worcester save, isn't it? That is big money. Gaffer, we're not Worcester. Yeah. Right, when I'm talking to my team, I'm like, right, Worcester. No, hang on, what? It's disappointing for Worcester. It's not disappointing for us. We go away to Newcastle. That's massive money because, like, St. James's is big. And we get half of the gate for St. James's. And because it's cup, that should be good money. What we need to do is we need to check on our balance before and after this game to see how much money we make. I can't believe I got the wrong team for us there. Can you remind me every now and then, chat? Can you put someone do a command or something that is Clayts reminder, we are 3 counties, not Worcester. Is that like the mask slipping? Am I going to abandon us one day to take the Worcester job? Ridiculous, sorry. Right. When is that game? We play Newcastle away. It's usually quite soon. It is in January. So we've got 5 games and then Newcastle away. Should we aim to try and do that game today? Be quite cool, couldn't it? Because then we get to Jan and we get to do the Newcastle game. Make that our aim. How long are we in? We're an hour and a half in. We've probably got just about time. Because we started where? We've done 4. But to do another 5? Yeah, it kind of works, doesn't it? Let's do that. You'll forget about Worcester when you're in the Prem. That's true, actually, yeah. That's true. Massive. Massive. For any FM experts here, well, anyone who isn't a noob, I'm in the save right now where I've gotten back-to-back promotions, but right now my team is struggling. I find it very hard finding the right players, so I have no idea what my level my players should be. I can't get scouts that have better than reasonable judging ability. TechCast, have a look at the other players in your league. Look at teams that are like... go to the season preview and have a look at teams that are predicted to finish near where you are. Have a look at how good those players are and then use that as your benchmark. Even if you have to scout those players and do it from there, maybe. But yeah. Right, let's continue. Let's go and get through a load of games. And let's continue to enjoy our morning playing Football Manager. I know that that's tricky, but we're going to try our best. All right? That's £1 million. Do you reckon it's £1 million? Well, yeah. In terms of money, how much do you reckon you actually make for this? £1 million? You're having a lovely time. Good. I will be. I just need to vibe a little bit. It's not what we do in this stream, is it? Definitely won't be a full attendance. I don't know. Cup games randomly do get good attendances, even if it's against lower teams. We'll see. We'll see. 800k. We are currently on, by the way, finances. We've got 600k in the bank. We're pretty healthy. But if we can get that over £1 million, can you imagine? Oof. About 350, do you reckon? Glitterberry. Is that Stan's just got to the bit about the J2O there. I love stuff like that. I've said how much do we make from ticket sales, and Stan says Glitterberry J2O. Oh, youth intake preview, exciting! I forgot that this is coming up. How do you reckon? Golden Generation chat? Remember, if you are a Claytron member, or if you've got enough channel points, you could rename one of our new gens. Youth intake preview is... He's 20 minutes behind, yeah. Mine is 57 as I live in the 80s, apparently. I love how he's replying to everything. Chat, let's just pretend... Like, I love this. He's not going to know until like 20 minutes time either. He's now replying about Spotify ages. Oh, God, we've got to wait for Stan to catch up on the whole time where I called somebody a wanker. It's going to be coming through in a minute. Keep an eye out for that, chat. Hello, first stream I've managed to catch live. I think I've just signed the best player in my save twice and the game crashed at the same point. I'll be going again the third time. Do it again. Make sure you save it, basically. The way you said Glitterberry just now sounded like a safe word and you just had enough. I mean, maybe. Right. Intake preview, chat. Excellent intake, Golden Generation. I expected it to be. We've got no real players at the squad. Like, we've got, like, what, 18 players? It's very easy to get a Golden Generation down here. But have a look at the names. Danny McKenna's willingness to get in harm's way during matches. We've got a player called Steve Pearce. He sounds like he's going to play for West Ham one day. We've also got a player called Kinde Coddingtown. Now, is that a small village in the southwest of England? Or is it a Zimbabwean West Indian cricketer. Irons. Oh, Breezy, have you seen, I know you will have done as well, have you seen there's like a clip of like, I think it's like an under-21s reserves game or something, and West Ham score, and then the co-commentator, literally as it goes in, goes, Irons. And it's the most brilliantly timed little Irons I've ever heard. You will have seen it. Steve Pierce, it's Psycho 2.0, it might be. Very excited. I haven't actually seen this. It's so good. Like the commentator is like, and it's a good finish from blah, whoever it is. And as it goes in, the co-commentator just really quietly on the camera goes, Irons. Coddingtown is a random place in the US, apparently. Is it? There you go. He's going to be a great asset for them. He leaves everything out on the training ground. We've got a fullback that is full of promise. We've actually got 5 positions on the pitch that have A. We've got 4 wingers. To be clear, it wasn't me. No, I didn't think it was going to be you, but yeah, Irons. 2 central midfielders, 3 fullbacks, 1 defensive midfielder, no goalies, basically. That is very fun, though. Does it say actually on that there how long we've got until it comes through? Or say, yeah, 89 days to go, was it there? Doesn't say on this screen. Here, though, 99 days, 21st of March. You got a player called Steve Wonder. That's very good. Only intake goalkeeper is rubbish. Yeah, that is standard, isn't it? Can everyone tell Arsenal to stop unsettling my CBs? Yes. They won't, though. Right, here we go. We play St Ives Town. This was our first game of the season, so the return game of that one. We can bring Sona back in for Sendles White. We also do have 2 players picked outside the team here, but we'll bring Sendles White back to the bench. I think that's the only change, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go again. Get the shark out. 99! True. Forgot about that. Does that still exist? I can't remember. Had a guy called Steve Wonder in my intake a few years back. Surprisingly high vision stat of 12. Nice. Nice. Here we go then. Jay Mead. I don't know why I've said his name, but there you go. Jay Mead. How did it become so serious? All right, no highlights in the first 10. I like their back 5 that they've gone for. I want to say, I don't know if we've struggled or not. Worcester are already winning, I think. How often do we click on this and Worcester are already winning? They're 1-0 up against Bury Town. I think if we win, we stay, what, 2 points behind them? Yeah. They've just maintained it from there. No highlights yet, though. Half an hour into the game. Interesting. Brad, I think I missed your resub before as well. Thank you very much. I was sad to see 3 counties beat Halesoe Town in your latest YouTube video. Yeah, sorry. We just have to beat everyone we play. We have to beat Huddersfield. We have to beat all sorts. It's just what we do, you know. It's just what we do. Okay. We can still win this. Weirdly quiet first half, that. Isn't it? No longer a peasant. Yes, that's true. I missed that. You're not. And to be fair, you never were. 28 months. So you've been non-peasant for a while now. Very boring first half. We have a highlight now, though. Vontae towards Flowers. Overhit pass. We've not been on it here at St Ives. Down in Cornwall. Relatively, not too bad of a trip, but relatively. Chucky's got to be offside. I mean, I don't know if they've got VAR, and the flag doesn't seem to be up. Chucky has given us the lead, and I'm sure he was offside.
His
sure
name's
of it.
Chucky. He's a star.
Is he on? It's actually well timed. He might just be on. He's given us the lead, though, in a very drab game so far, but we will take it.
At the lane, and we see Chucky is his name.
The lady pierced my daughter's ears was called Steph Pierce, and I dad joked that she was destined for her job, and she looked like me, like I'd said man. I don't understand the last bit, but that's hilarious. That's a great dad joke. You absolutely have to go with that. Stan has just dropped a sub as well over on Twitch. What a legend. It hasn't come through yet, but I appreciate you. I love how he's come across to drop a sub here. Luca, 2-0. Have a freebie, my guy. Stan, appreciate you, buddy. And JJC's back with another sub for 2 months as well. Legends. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Stan, we were just... you've come over from YouTube, right? We were just like... Your messages were coming through like 20 minutes after. Like you were obviously watching on a delay, but you were just replying to the chat as you would. And we were just like guessing what you were going to say next. But yeah, thank you for the primer. Appreciate you. You spent all my money on the spider cam, no doubt. That's true. We're in non-league. I don't think there's VAR yet. No. That's true. I thought he was going to be off as well. Why Varens? Good. Has he caught up? Yeah, I'm not sure. What's the in-game date? It is December, I believe. Right, chat? Good tackle from Luca. This has become quite a straightforward win for us after struggling first half. Struggling to create anything. 2-0 now from two of our heroes. Luca... Oh, I thought that was going to be a highlight. It wasn't. Luca not missing sitters anymore. What's going on? It's so true. Hadn't realised mine run out. Happy to be here. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate all you being here, by the way, chat. Very kind of you to give up your mornings. Or to spend your mornings here. Perhaps whilst you're doing something else. It'll be December as we played second round of FA Cup. Yes, true. I said we're like 5 games away from the 10th of Jan. So we're into December of our first season. Oh, camera's gone off. All right, we'll go to we'll go to this one. Oh, wrong one. This one should work if I turn it on. You got some good... That's some good camera angles you've got going on right now. There you go. You got side cam. Let me move you. Move you there. There you go. You've got side cam now. I'll go here for it as well. Until that one cools down, basically. Didn't want to watch the match anyway. We're back. Don't worry. Have you played the rivalry yet? I've been watching the cricket. Yes, Badagal. We played it last time. There will be an update video on it showing you it. Yes, but we did. Do you want a spoiler or not? Spoilers incoming. We ended up winning 2-1 away from home, beating Worcester City. Chucky pen saved, really. Did he miss a pen? Did I miss that? I didn't even see it. I was reading the chat. Right, Chucky missed a penalty, but it doesn't matter. We've won the game 2-0. A good victory. Worcester, I'm assuming, also won. Can I see all the results here? No. Worcester, I'm assuming, also won, though, to stay top. Yeah, we're still 2 points behind them. YouTuber Clayts is doing a stream of Football Manager stock images. Yep. Right. Let's continue. What is Real Bedford's club badge? I don't know. Is it weird? We played them already, didn't we? Is that their real badge? A skull and crossbones? Who would you say is the second best in the team to chuck it? I reckon Luca might be up there, Abstract. I think he's really good. Like, looking at his actual, like, attributes, Luca. Where is he? He's still young as well, so he might actually be improving too. Okay, he's got loads of down arrows, but still, he's really good. I think for this level, we play him slightly out of position. He should be a 10, but we play him deeper. He can play there, but he's very good. Their Twitter's class for content and design. Is it actually? I need to check it out. Maybe for some inspo. It's that Bitcoin owner. Oh, is it the Bitcoin owner team, is it? They're loaded. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, look. Luke has been showing remarkable improvement over the last couple of months, even if he's got down arrows. Very Orlando Pirates. It is, isn't it? Like the colour scheme of it. Very true. It's a cool badge, yeah. Right, we play... Do we play them next? No, we play Stratford Town, Bishop Stortford, Royston Town. That then gets us to January. Is that what it said? Luca's League One player standard. That's outrageous, isn't it? That's very cool. Very cool. Okay. If you're watching on YouTube as well, another reminder, 54 likes. Can we get to 100? Appreciate you. Very cool. Morning, Otto. Hope you're good, my friends. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, my word. Something playing in the background there. Okay. When do Worcester... Do they play at the same time? Yes, I assume so. Right, we play Stratford then. Any changes? Do I need to rotate a bit? I don't think so. Chucky's got 24 goals now. Flowers has got 14. Myers has got 4. No, Mooney's got 14. Myers has got 16. You stayed up to watch a Joe Root Masterclass decision vindicated. Nice. Oh, yeah. I actually didn't stay up or watch it. I haven't checked in on that. I've literally woken up, so I've not been very well. Woken up and streamed. How was... I haven't caught up on any of the Ashes yet. First time got visuals on the stream. Why are we side on? Because my other camera just went off, Kokota. So I've gone side camera for this one. Today there is a video, by the way, which uses both cameras. Very exciting. Video at 3 p.m. I hope you like it. Managed to last more than a day. That's good. We're 3-2-1 for 9. Okay. An actual relatively solid batting performance then. Do you think that's a wicket type reason, or is that because we've actually batted quite well? He got his first 100 in Oz, last wicket partnership over 50 plus. Okay, so kind of like pulled it through towards the end as well. That's exciting. Joffre's cameo was lots of fun. Nice. Is that the last wicket partnership 50 plus? Clayts called someone a wanker, and then we then we ranked J2Os. Yeah, it's a good score. Cool. Again, I've really not... I watched all of the last test and then not really got into this one. I'm a bit out of it, to be honest. Joffrey just started whacking it everywhere. Yeah, it sounds about right. Okay, let's... I suppose that would have... When did that finish? Not that long ago, right? Vintage Clayts, it was, yeah. Except, nah, it wasn't vintage Clayts. It was a bit out of character. I banned someone just for saying they hated the game. It was harsh, but they were annoying me. So, it's one of those. Was that a harsh ban, chat? Reflecting on it, it probably was, wasn't it? Archer not out with highest test score. Fun. About 5 minutes ago. That makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like I did warn him about... he didn't say anything wrong. So it probably was a bit harsh. He didn't actually do anything wrong, but I did say, don't do this, and then he carried on, right? I don't know. No, he's a wanker. Fair enough. Let's play this team. I'm thinking about it loads and not doing it. Let's play it. I don't think it's harsh. You told him you'd be banned if he continued, and you just continued. Yeah. Like, it wasn't actually bad what he was doing, but it was annoying, to be fair. I think he copped for it. He copped for it based on conversations we'd already had, hasn't he? And me just being... That's a kit clash. We're wearing the same kits. That makes no sense as well. Is that because... I think there's a kit clash here because they're in orange and we're in yellow. When obviously that orange looks way more washed out in the match engine and they look exactly the same. But even then, they wouldn't wear these two kits, would they? And it's not like that's a custom team thing, because in the game, this would be down as orange and this is down as yellow. Weird. It's your stream, you can do what you like. Yeah, that's true. But I like to still promote good vibes in the community. I'm all about the good vibes. I don't want you to lie, chat. I want you to focus on the positives. There is a difference, right? It looked disastrous when Stokes got run out and immediately another wicket fell, but Root hung on. Didn't Bazball it, and he's past 100 in the last 40 minutes was peak Bazball. Nice. Quite like that. I like a Bazball hybrid. If England can get that balance right and pick their moments to Bazball, they become a much better team, don't they? And obviously that's always the key thing, isn't it? But still, when it's there to Bazball, there's no better team. But sometimes they just do it and it's like, it's not there to do that. It's a bit like football where it's like, take your moments to attack and kill a game type of thing. They have been getting better, yeah. They have. The problem is Harry Brook is brain dead. Yeah. I think the first test was just weird. It was, oh, for sure. It's a weird test anyway. A weird game of cricket, wasn't it? That's why I didn't quite get some of the negativity around that first test, where I saw England could have won that game. And it wasn't like... Literally, there's one good batting innings in a game of cricket and then England lose. Like it was like it was so weird that I kind of felt like it didn't. Everyone was like, all right, it's going to be a 5-0 whitewash. I don't quite buy into that. It still might end up being, but I thought there was a game of cricket to win there, and then they just didn't. But Australia also got all out for a tiny number, didn't they? Like in the first innings. So if we batted well in the second innings, we could have won it. Exactly. Chucky on the attack with a great run. What a boy. What a goal this is going to be. Chucky with a worldie. What a goal that is. Look where he picks this up and how he finishes it. What a player. Picks it up on the halfway line. Jigs inside and outside. One-on-one with the last defender. Beats him. And finishes perfectly. That is beautiful.
Chucky is his name.
2-0. I didn't even realise. Did I know it was 2-0? I think so. Mooney scored, didn't he? Yeah. Right. Hopefully, in this game between two teams wearing the same kits, it should be a pretty standard run-of-the-mill victory based on that. Your singing voice is unbelievable. Thank you. Oh, we do have to win this one. I agree with that, yeah. Looking for a... Oh, my God. Oh my God! Stop the count. What have I just seen? Can I see that again? I don't think I can. Can I? I want to see a replay of what Chucky just did. Chat, that's the only time you're ever going to see that. He just tries an overhead kick, bicycle kick from the outside of the box and hit the bar. He's so good. How many goals has Chucky got now? Going to be hard to keep hold of him, I think. Yeah, we might actually struggle. Feel like we have to do everything, but you're so right. Maybe a new contract now might be the way to do it. I wonder if he's just going to go. I don't know how long his contract runs for. Because he was here already, he might have a longer term contract, to be fair. We've hit the post. Should be a goal. It didn't fall to our player. I think he's on like 24, 25 now, though. 2008 best F1 season. 21 what was the season with Verstappen Hamilton? That season was actually class. That was good. And then yeah, it's probably for F1 seasons I'd go back to, like, I don't know if it's just nostalgia, but the ones it was at 21, that was actually really good, wasn't it? I really like some of the like the Schumacher, Hakkinen, that era. That was good. 2011 yeah, Jenson Button one was good as well. How do you do a clip on Twitch for the overhead kick? It should just be a button that says clip, to be fair. This one all of a sudden became very interesting. It's great when there is a chance for, like, what, 3 drivers can win the title, right? In this last race. 09 was the button one, was it? Yeah. Let's see if my other camera's back on. It is. Let's go. One sec, chat. Let me just turn this one off. There we go. Let's go back to the normal view. Half time, 2-0 up. How have you got yourself in a pickle, Stan? This is Stan's performance in this stream, by the way. Legendary. How good was Nigel Mansell's moustache? Brilliant. Miles Sona into Charlie Farr, into Radojevic. We're looking for a third here. Mooney blocked. Most drivers still in it in the finales. At the finale. Most since 2010. 4 drivers could win it in 2010. What is the actual... I don't know. Obviously, you know this. We talk about F1 all the time, and I'm like, tell me about what's going on. I know that if Verstappen wins, Lando has to finish 3rd to win it. Is that right? So if Lando finishes 3rd or better, does he win the title still? What are the Lando needs top 3. What are the, like, combinations that win it for other drivers then? Norris just needs to finish 3rd and he wins it. I thought so, yeah. Max could do with Vettel. Could do a Vettel. It's long enough. It all blends into one, yeah. Doesn't matter. How does Piastri end up winning it then? If Verstappen or Lando don't finish top, like, basically don't finish in the points. If Max does pull it off, then yeah, he's the GOAT. Permutations, that's the word. Thank you, Mushroom. Appreciate you. I was like, what's the money one? Where you, like, pay somebody back? That's the word I was thinking of. He needs to end third to only depend on himself. Yes. Would be 5 in a row as well, wouldn't it? Verstappen basically needs to end 3 places higher than Lando. Got you. So if he finishes, say, 2nd and Lando finishes 5th, he'd win it. Remuneration. Yes. I don't know why those words just wouldn't come out of my mouth then. But that's the one I mean. Piastri has to win and Norris below 5th. Okay. Right, and he's never led this championship at any point. If he wins it last day, it'd be so good. Is that this weekend? Or is it weekend after? Because Abu Dhabi the last one, right? I feel like it is this weekend. Yeah. Right, Brook Myers, let's just take him off for Forrest. No. Yeah, for Forrester. We'll also do Flowers off like that for Cada. Do you know what? Let's do all of our subs. Kinsella too, because he's on a yellow. To be fair, to be honest, at one point it looked like it was going to be a cakewalk. Yeah. Cada into Chucky, straight into his defender. Winning Norris not on the podium, or 2nd and Norris 8th or lower and Piastri not to win. It's going to be a fun one, because this is the time where weird things can happen like this. Chucky off both posts. Because of the pressure. Although they are pretty good at handling the pressure, these guys, aren't they? But teams make weird decisions, don't they? When it comes like this. In before all 3 crash on the first turn. Oh, then you get like the drama, like, it's not right. That drama. Teams make weird decisions, exactly. Like, thinking they're trying to like protect stuff and in the end it like hampers them. That's, yeah. I might actually watch it. Did McLaren screw up last week, did they? So what happened last week? Verstappen won last week, right? Worcester are 4-1 up, by the way. They are going to win again. So the race directors, this is true. This is true. Right, 5 to play. We stay 2 points off Worcester. 2 games until January. Viva and Michael Massey. I mean, it was good TV, wasn't it? It was good sports entertainment. That decision. I just think Lando just wins the championship as expected. McLaren to be quicker than everyone, for it to get really tense. Needs Russell to get in the mix realistically. That or like something bizarre happens, like a crash or something, because it can happen. But if we're gonna make a prediction, it's probably that. Yeah, McLaren. I've said there. Steve McLaren. McLaren has been screwing up for like 4 races now. Pressure. You get so close, pressure starts ramping up, doesn't it? Right, we are... How many league games is that? 24, so we're just past the halfway point of the season. It is us and Worcester at the top. We are still unbeaten. Bishop Stortford at home, Royston Town at home. The next 2. McLaren and now Ferrari with their strats. You feel sorry for Lando. He's already champ without the team DQ. He probably deserves it. Yeah. It would be huge for him to win a championship, wouldn't it? Yeah, but it puts a massive asterisk on Verstappen's first title. Maybe, yeah. But then he went and won the next 3. So I kind of think you can take away the asterisk because it's kind of like, he's quite good anyway. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean too. Let's go. Same team. Keep it rolling. Home to Bishop Stortford. Should win it. Let's keep it rolling. United tonight and then F1 at the weekend is class. Yes. And then you've got the cricket. It's all sorts going on. It's good, isn't it? I do love a midweek Premier League fixture list. It is good, isn't it? It's a nice little bonus to get you through the week, especially when they do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then you've got games on Saturday again. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Watching United is the opposite of class. If you don't support United, it is class. You, Tom, Lelujo, Jack, Ben, Zealand are in bumper cars. Who do you target first and how satisfying will it be? I'll go for Tom FM because I've already beaten him in multiple fights. It'll just be another one on the list. Breezy knows. He was there. I absolutely cannot call the game tonight. Yeah. That's true. It would be very West Ham to win this game, wouldn't it? What the Germans call an English vodka. What does that mean? Lots of English people together fighting. FA Cup second round. Is that this weekend as well, is it? Fun, fun, fun. It's got 0-0 written all over it. Yeah. Why is Reaver... Right, that is an outright... Can we just... Like, we need to just zoom in very quickly. What is our goalkeeper wearing? Now, he might be a fashionista, but what the hell are you wearing? He's come out with his... He's doing like an exercise class from the 80s. Call on me, call on me, call on me, call on me. Turn that... Someone do an edit, please. That's exactly what he's wearing. Take him off. I might do, but I fear that the second keeper might also be wearing it. It's very lost property, isn't it? Is our sub keeper also wearing that? We need to go and check. Right. Why are you What the hell just happened? He went bold. What's going on? It's very Stranger Things. A glimpse into his future there, everybody. First of all, why are you sat like that? That's outrageous. Secondly, why can I make him go bold? English week, I got you. Yes, that's true, Mushroom. What's going on? Would you rather challenge Tom to a long jump or wrestle Alujo? Tom's tall. I think long jump. Why are they sat like that? Who's the sub keeper here? And why do they all go very Undertaker with their eyes when I zoom in? What's going on? Oh God, I don't. I have a feeling that this free cam isn't supposed to... Ah! I don't think SI were banking on people using the free cam all that much. God, he looks unwell as well, doesn't he? Anyway, we should continue the game. They're lizard people. I think they are. This is why we're winning the league at a canter. There's a chance here, though, for Bishop Stortford to take the lead. We're 1-0 down. That's not good. It looks like he's been taken out of Premier Manager. He does, doesn't he? He really did. That steward. The stewards look like characters out of the GoldenEye game. They do. What year was that game made? And I get it. They're not supposed to be free cams right up to their faces. But what year was that game made? Here we go. Yeah, would I rather challenge Tom to a long jump or wrestle Alujo? I honestly don't back myself in either of those. Disallowed goal. What for? Was this blocking the goalkeeper? Why was this disallowed? We'll never see. 97. Ah, recent then, to be fair. Recent. Lalujo's a big guy. I don't think I'd wrestle him too successfully. Tom's tall. I reckon he'd be good at long jump. I'm going to have to say no to either. Right, we're piling on the pressure. We need an equaliser. Luke has got a free kick chance. Sona straight to the keeper. Right. The thing with the eyes happened to me on FM with youth intakes. All the players had no eyes until they signed a contract. Might be illegal to strong arm them like that now that I think about it. That's weird. Your youth intake players didn't have eyes until you signed them. What in the Stranger Things? Right, we've actually been quite... we've had a few highlights since going 1-0 down, but we are still losing. Approaching half-time. Bit of a set-piece thing going on here. Brooke Myers, I feel like could have just scored there. Somebody shoots. He's hit the post. Rebound blocked. We've still got the ball. Piling on the pressure. A 3 counties here. Calder Silver's tackled us. They're away. Didn't we struggle against these last time? I seem to remember Calder Silver's team with this guy, Melvin Lambert, doing well against us last time. You can't even play charity football without incident. This is true, Pav. Yep. That's true. This is lovely football. Brooke Myers for the equaliser. Keeper saves. Oh, on FM24 was it? Okay. You had a screenshot somewhere. That's weird. That is true, Pav. Yeah. Vontae Williams. Luca. We've had loads of highlights, but we are still trailing. Charlie Farr. Luca. Look at the football. Charlie Farr crosses. I don't want to call that a sitter, but that was a Luca effort, I think. corner. We've had 15 shots, 6 on target. They've had 1 shot on target, and we are 1-0 down. I've got a feeling, I don't know, we'll have to check afterwards. I've got a feeling these caused us problems last time. Petition to make stewards better. That needs to be top of the agenda, I reckon. Don't show that guy from earlier, the stewards in game. Right, second half. No changes yet, but I think what we might do is do the Chucky wide, because both wingers are struggling. Is that because of their 4-4-2? Both wingers are really struggling. I reckon we get an equaliser, and I'll back us to do that, and then we go Chucky wide. Because if Chucky scores that equaliser, he'd have a good rating, then we can move him wide, and then I reckon he wins us the game from there. Flowers. Vontae Williams. Chucky, there it is, headed over. You've got to score there. Can we annex another county and become the 4 counties? I mean, maybe. If things get a bit dry, maybe in the future. Just change the entire branding of the team and call them 4 counties. Maybe. How you doing, Bex? Welcome in, buddy. Could you imagine the meltdown from certain people if they said that was the update? Imagine, yeah. I mean, can you... Yeah, I can imagine the update, the meltdown, because it's the... It doesn't matter what they say, there's a meltdown, isn't there? Mental day of football yesterday. Yeah, it was. Leeds winning is wild, isn't it, really? Brooke Myers to the byline. Ronaldo Flowers. We've got a player down, but Ronaldo Flowers has equalised. He wasn't playing well, but he's popped that one in the back of the net from 20 yards. Vontae Williams is just on the floor, seemingly half dead. And Ronaldo Flowers has done this. It's a beauty. Top corner. Now we do the change. That tells me Chucky's not playing well, you know. I think we have to keep him on, though. I'm going to do Myers off. Chucky goes wide. Cader comes on. We'll also do Vontae Williams off because he's injured. And Burnett on as well. Those are the changes. Lee's playing hoofball to DCL in the Metcha. Yeah, it worked, didn't it? We'll have a look now. I've sent you a DM on Discord. Have you, Bex? Okay, interesting. That Chelsea fan who was on Sky Sports was indirectly right when she said she feared Burnley over Barca and Arsenal. Yeah, it's true. That is true a lot of the time as well. It's kind of similar for Liverpool now. Like, if we play Real Madrid, we're going to have more success than if we play Sunderland. If Liverpool play Villa, they're going to be more successful than if they play Burnley. Fionn Mooney, wide. If they play West Ham, they're going to be more successful than if they play anyone. In fact, Chelsea needed to lose. The fanfare from them was too much given they hadn't won anything yet. I don't know. Was there loads of fanfare? Maybe. They should have beaten Arsenal, but the red card killed them, didn't it? The 13 that goes down with Burnley and Wolves is going to be chaos. Yeah. Hopefully, it's going to be a proper, like, relegation battle this year. We've really missed that in recent years, haven't we? Like, Scott Cashget has just scored again. It's 2-1. We haven't gone on to win the game. We might be losing our first game of the season here, chat. We need to do something. Let's go. Let's do... I wish... Do I have it? No. I mean, do we go to this? I have got a spanner ready to go. I don't know how we make it work. Can that kind of work? We'll put Cader back up. Mooney can kind of play there. It kind of works. Why can't Cader play false 9? We'll put you as false 9. Like that. Which way around is it? Chucky, Flowers, Cader. And then do... Radojevic is dead. I have no midfielders to bring on for it. Mooney at right back isn't a great shout, is it? Do we have a right back on the bench? No. He's going to have to play there. I don't think this is a good idea, but at the same time, I'll tell you what, Farr can go there, and then we'll bring on Sendles White for Mooney. All right. If this works, brilliant. If it doesn't, it probably won't. But we need to... I don't want to lose our unbeaten season. And we are 2-1 down with 6 to play. Oh, my word. Bishop Stortford were 4-1 up in the 82nd minute against Hales Owen last weekend, and it ended 4-4. Wow. We can do this. Chucky into Cader over the top. It was never going to go in, was it? 18th is between us and Leeds. Outside chance of Fulham being dragged into it, but that's unlikely. Yeah. There might be one or two others that get dragged down there, but probably right. Can we turn this into a multi-club save with an affiliation in the MLS? Maybe. 4 Corners States. I like it. I mean, we could do something maybe in the future. We'll see. Right now, though, Luca's won the ball back and we're on the break looking for an equaliser. We've given the ball away. That's so bad. What has happened to our attacking? I hope Fulham go. They add nothing to the Prem. It's a bit harsh. 3 counties group. Yeah. Maybe in the future. A Canby on the attack for Bishop Stortford here. Good save onto the post. That's the like everyone stands still when it hits the post, isn't it? This is live, Stan. Yeah, I think you might have been behind before, but yeah, this is live. Hi. I'm replying to your messages. 6 minutes added on. We're going to lose our first game of the season here, I think. Oh, Christ. At home. What have I just seen? We've lost. Spineless counties. It kind of was. I mean, it wasn't like we didn't play well. We created loads. They hit, like, literally 3 shots on target, scored twice. 26 shots. They played what they had a plan, and they executed it. This 4-4-2, I really feel like they caused us problems last time. We've gone 5 points behind Worcester now at the top of the league. I expected the first loss to be Worcester as well. It's a weird one. Been a weird season overall, this one. Sat in 5th as a Palace fan, and yet the season still feels a bit underwhelming. I mean, yeah, Sam, we were talking about it yesterday in the Discord. Villa didn't score for like the first 5 matches or something. They're 3rd. That's why, like, Liverpool are terrible, but if they win 2 on the bounce, they'll be in the top 4. Like, quite quickly. It's a weird season. Very odd. Nobody really can put together any type of consistency except for Arsenal, which is why they're going to win the league easily, I think. I meant for the name of the group, but also decides this match. Yeah. I see. Oh, yeah. It works both ways, mate. Yeah. I prefer it when the league is like this, been a bit more exciting. True as well, yeah. Okay. I think I feel as a Wolves fan. Oh, yeah, that's true. Wolves have been consistent. That's true. Consistently, absolutely terrible. I want to know, are you interested yet? Benny Ashley Seal is still a free agent. Chat. Benny Ashley Seal is a free agent who is happy to be a fringe player. We don't have the money yet. I'm in the red. We need more money, but Big B, I can offer him £1. Can I offer anything here? We haven't got the money to sign him. In Jan, though, if I can let somebody go, we might be able to get Benny Ashley Seal in. And that could be game-changing. I don't think he's actually that good. But we'd absolutely have him, wouldn't we? We have to bring Benny in. Absolutely. It's just Arsenal then. The next 17 clubs are all very similar. As a Borough fan, nothing makes me happier than Wolves being terrible. Fair. Right. Nearly Jan, though. Let's get to January, which is in 5 days' time. We've got 1 game to go till then. Can we bounce back from our loss? And then, how does £1 a week sound? Plus some brown envelopes. Yeah. Can I do anything about our money yet? Maybe they'll give us more money when we get the Newcastle gate receipts. I can put no money into wage budget there. I can put no money in there. We're over our wage budget. So yeah, there is going to be no Benny Ashley Seal slander. Don't worry. When I say he's not very good, I mean he's perfect, really. That's what I mean. He'll be the leader for the three counties reserves. Yeah, the trialist B team or whatever he was in last time. That's where he comes in. How funny would it be if Borough go up and Wolves go down with Rob Edwards? I feel like it is really likely to happen. Well, maybe not the Borough coming up, but surely Rob Edwards takes Leeds down now. Hilarious, says Pav. Yeah, it's a weird one. But is that part of why Rob Edwards has gone there? Is that he can then bring Wolves back up? And I think lots of people are like, why is he taking the Wolves job? He's a Wolves guy, isn't he? So actually, him managing them if he thinks that he can get them promoted, it kind of makes a bit more sense. Yeah, exactly. They live near, he's a Wolves guy. And actually, he can be the manager to take them back to the Prem type of thing. Yeah. Will he get the time? Still not scored under him yet. Yeah, that is true. That's where it goes wrong, is if he gets sacked before the championship job. You'd argue the Wolves job was maybe a harder job than the Borough job. Maybe, possibly, yeah. But again, allegiances and that, isn't it? Right, we've got Royston Town, but I actually don't think I'm going to play Luca in this game because he's very tired. I'm also going to rest Vontae. A couple of actual bits of rotation from me there. Need the shakes to bail us out, yeah. Let's go like this. Johnson's a bit tired. Do you know what? Sandals White's going to play. Final game of 2025, chat. Off the back of a loss, which is very worrying. I get why he did it. There's literally no loyalty to managers, so it's difficult to expect loyalty from them. If Borough's form had dropped, sections of the fan base would have turned them in a flash. However, going on about how special Borough was and playing up to the fans all the time was, in hindsight, misguided. Yeah, that's true. What is that? Why have we cut our pitch like this now? That's really an eyesore. Surely it's not like that in-game. We've done a new little pattern on our pitch. I swear it wasn't like that last game. Right. Also, why doesn't the pitch cutting match on the 2D thing there? Our form had already dropped. Yeah, he says all the right things that you want from your manager, but then it doesn't really make sense if you then jump ship the first time a club approaches you, does it? Brooke Myers to the byline. An early goal be very nice. We're not going to get it. Block shot. I know your centre mid are quality anyway, but Andre João Gomez would be astute pickups. For most teams in the league, yes. Carragher was dreadful last night on comms. Liverpool were poor, but he was talking about as if it was like dreadful when it was 0-0 and it was sort of fine. I hate Carragher coming Liverpool games. Theo Mooney, 1-0. And I get why he does it. He just goes too far. Like he's going, Sunderland have been amazing. Liverpool have been dreadful or whatever he said. And it just wasn't, it was 0-0. Just wasn't true. Same with Neville for United games. Like so often go so far the other way to try and, I don't know. I think it's like it must be such a difficult thing to avoid, but like a subconscious thing. Also because he's watching it from an emotional standpoint where he's saying Liverpool are dreadful is coming from the frustration of Liverpool being not very good, but it just wasn't an actual true reflection of the game. They weren't good, but they weren't dreadful. Like it's so, I actually think it's disrespectful to Sunderland to say that Liverpool, like the fact that Sunderland were good must be because Liverpool are dreadful. No, Liverpool were fine. Sunderland were playing well. Like Sunderland are also a good team. Exactly. They created absolutely nothing. He does it for other clubs as well. I don't think he's a particularly good commentator. I think he's a pretty good pundit when he has the chance. When he's in the studio for like Monday Night Football, I think he's quite good when he has time to like research his points and stuff. Neville's bad for it as well. I think all of it, like it's the way that it's gone, hasn't it? And we talk about this quite a lot. I don't think he's a great commentator. I don't think Neville's a great commentator anymore. I think he used to be. Neville's frustrating. When other people are analysing it for him. Yeah, probably that, Ollie. But I don't know. I think every now and... Maybe. But I think even then, he has to then... You have to have a level of understanding of it anyway to be able to put the points across properly. And he does do that quite well, I think. But yeah, maybe true. I actually like Neville at points. I don't mind Neville at points. And then he'll say something and I'm like, you're so far off it there. I guess that's kind of the case with everybody. But yeah, more recently, the more recent version of Gary Neville is just not very good, I don't think. That's a lovely goal from Chucky. Lovely goal from Chucky. I'll press the wrong button. There we go.
His name's Chucky.
He's everywhere, Otto, yeah.
He's a star. He is Caleb Chukwu Emeka. He scores goals
Winds me up a bit as well, actually, Badago, yeah.
Chucky is his
Big
name.
fan of Rob Green. He can stay. Yeah, I've never been too put off by Rob Green, to be honest with you. I've got some tips, Sam. So Sam says, my work is completely dead at the moment, so I have tons of FM time, but I've always struggled to get into lower league teams. Is there any advice to get properly bedded into one? I actually made a video, Sam, that I think would help with this. It's something like how a 14,000 hour FM player starts a save. That talks through how I start a save, but so that I'm actually into the game, because I think I know what you are struggling with, and that's like becoming attached to the save and actually enjoying it. Basically, the thing is, get rid of all your players and bring in your own players, because if you have your own players, you'll have way more affinity with it and way more attachment and actually enjoy it. Like, this is so enjoyable because all of these players I signed. Like, even if you have to use the editor beforehand, just delete the players from the team. You have to sign your own ones, and then you'll love them so much more and you'll actually enjoy it. Rio Ferdinand, dreadful. He's a dreadful human, dreadful pundit. I think not even like, this isn't even the wife thing, which I know like people bring up all the time. I think he's a knobhead. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think. Rio, yeah. Just, you know, the type of person that you'd be like, I don't want to be around you. I think you're a knob. That's the type of person I think he is. Rio getting the gig for the World Cup draw with Tom Brady, Shaquille O'Neal and Wayne Gretzky shows the farce. Yeah, that is just a farce, isn't it? Yeah. When do we need to start calling for manager transfer windows? That's quite an interesting one, isn't it? It could be quite entertaining. Like having to stick with the manager until like the next window. Are you using mods for the grass? No, the grass is the same. Like the grass cuts is not modded. I've got a shader on to change the colouring slightly. But no. We're 3-0 up here, by the way. Mooney, Chucky, and Kinsella with the goals. A changed team as well. I made some changes and we're destroying it. I don't know why. This game looks weird. I won't lie to you. I might turn the... In fact, I can show you, look. We'll go into the game. With the shaders off, I think the shaders I've got on work better for night games. But with the shaders off, this probably doesn't look quite as... The colours look a bit intense in this game. I was just thinking that. They look way too... The gamma or something is too bright. It's way too bright on the players. Hold on. When we get a highlight, I'll show you. Like, look at that. That looks way too bright. If I go here, this is shaders. I can turn this. How do I just turn it off? That's off. That's on. I don't know why it did that weird little circle. I don't know why our groundsman's got so zesty. Doesn't that look a bit like washed out to you, though? And then this is now, seems like a bit too much, but that's the difference. The actual cut of the grass is normal. Like, is non-modded. Chucky, Ulad Mahand, we're on the break for a fourth here. Mooney's got the space for 4-0. Lovely goal. 4-0. I can't remember her name, but they have a lady who does commentary on BT. She's so smart, so much insight. Everything she says whilst commentating is engaging and correct. She'll say something really intelligent, then there'll be a pause for a second or two, and you'll just hear Rio say some generic bollocks like, sometimes you just got to let them know you're there. And sexists will prefer that to something with actual substance. Yeah. I mean, I think that's all true, yeah. You also choose toe, so I don't know what Ferguson was teaching them. Scholes seems like a nice bloke, though, doesn't he? And Scholes has actually said some, like, pretty intelligent stuff as well. He seems all right. The part of it as well, by the way, they were an amazing football team. Because sometimes the biggest, best in any capacity are the weirdos. Because you have to be a bit of a weirdo to have that type of level of, like, drive, consistency, ego to like get to the top of the game. I think people forget that. That's why like geniuses are often absolute weirdos. Do you know what we need less of? Ex-footballer podcast. It's gone too far. It really has. Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. The daughter's toe thing aside. Yeah, that was odd, wasn't it? That was odd. Don't quite get that still. Did I miss a lot? Yeah, loads to be fair. Yeah, we need more morons like Theo Baker. I mean, we need less podcasts in general, I think. Saying that as somebody who makes YouTube videos and streams, but still, yeah. Chucky! By the way, Pav, that's the most Yadar thing you've ever said. Chucky scores another 5-0. We are back to winning ways today. Mooney down the right. Chucky in the middle. One of the most infuriating things in football has to be talk sport. Yeah. And then we have to listen to Simon Jordan dribble on like it's gospel and he didn't put Palace in administration. Yeah. I don't know. Talksport always baffles me because I always didn't really understand like who the audience was for it. Like Jason Cundy. Like, why are people listening to him? And then I sort of thought, I think they're quite, I don't know. Are they just really self-aware to the point where they're putting on this show where they talk rubbish so that people can also talk rubbish about football and listen to people talk rubbish about football? And like, is it all very deliberate? Because it kind of makes sense. It's for those, it is for middle, it's clip farming, it's clickbait for the people on the drive home from work, right? And it's sort of quite, if you actually listen to them, is it quite tongue-in-cheek a lot of the time? And are we just actually like, I don't know, are they actually quite good at their job? I hate football phone-ins. Yeah, but then like the football phone-ins are hilarious because the people calling in are worse. You've got like Chris Sutton, who's an idiot, by the way, I think. And then you have the people, they're massively on the wind-up. Yeah, so do you know what? Listen to it if you want to. It's kind of like, it is just slop, isn't it? Jamie O'Hara, yeah, that's me. That I don't think we can give Jamie O'Hara any credit for anything that is intended. They've hired Jamie O'Hara because he's a natural at that type of stuff, because he's an idiot. Is probably the case. Sutton, excellent co-commentator. Yeah, I actually don't think he's terrible on co-commentary. My problem with Sutton is that I think he believes he likes a contrarian view and then believes it to the point of like takes it to the nth degree a little bit too much and really believes it. A gorilla grunting, yeah. The Geordie fan, the Geordie fan going, we don't have to sell him. That one. That was not a Geordie accent, but you know what I mean. It's hyperbolic barber chat. It is, isn't it? Yeah. That is a good one. The adverts make it somehow a million times worse. Chris Sutton, great striker, awful at speaking about anything that requires intelligence. Yeah, that's the thing though. Chris Sutton's like an idiot on those phone-ins, and he says something barbaric that is just wrong. And then you get a phone-in from a fan who are then completely wrong and more of an idiot. And you're like, why is Chris Sutton now the one talking sense? We don't have to sell. Exactly. You know the one. Right. We are now into January. Well, kind of. Nearly. The end of 2025 sees Worcester City leading the league with us in second. Did they win their game? They are 5 points clear of us after 26 games. How are you feeling about Isak now? Yeah, good. I'd like us to play a brand of football that would get the best of him, and I'd like him to get to the point of looking like a footballer again, but still good that we've got him. Talking of Newcastle, how long till the game? That's a good point. I think we are one more game up. Well, yeah, we play one in the league, look, and then we play the Newcastle game. Massive game away at Newcastle. Will that give us the money? Can I find the money now that it's Jan to sign Benny Ashley Seal? Because imagine we had... Do you know what? If I cancel Sol Cader's loan, it might not be a great idea, but he's only... Like, he comes off the bench, look. We could ask for money after the Newcastle game. That is true. But if I cancel this loan, how much are we paying him? We're paying him... Okay, we're paying him 50 a week. Probably keep him. Hope Isak's not playing us. They didn't have to sell him. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. The world's just like everyone's clickbaiting. Everyone's clip farming. It's just ugh. Take him on a 4-week trial. We could do that actually. Does Benny want to join on trial? And then he might get stuck there. He might be less likely to sign for somebody else maybe. It's a social media based life. Exactly. Everything is for social media these days, isn't it? And that's also creeps into like football fandom. Like people want their team to win, not because they want their team to win. It's because they want to be able to win the banter on social media. You see it all the time. I'm like, go outside. I want my team to win because I want them to win. And I want them to play well because I want them to win. Not because I'm worried about people taking the mick online. Or because I want to take the mick online, you know? Can you give me an FM save? Yes. Yeah, speaking of which, Discord, there you go. I want my team to win so I'm not depressed anymore. Yeah, me too. Me too. Also, Liverpool have to go away to Super Team Leeds United this weekend. Of course they do. How far off there? We are one game in the league, Brad, and then the Newcastle game. So not very long at all. Something that's not impossible, but also a bit of a grind. Do a lower league save, RDB. Go and do like a tier 8 save. It's good fun. It's not impossible, but it just take a long time. That's exactly what this is, I think. Right. The hell is going on there? Pav wants them to win because it's been over 200 days. 218 days since Wolves won a game. Brad's also feeling that. DCL Canate will be a bloodbath. It probably will, yeah. Right. 27 goals from Chucky. I didn't actually have a check. Did we struggle against Bishop Stortford last time? Bishop Stortford first time, we won 1-0. So maybe, but we did win the game. We then lost to them. We won 7-1 in a game today, and I kind of brushed past it, didn't I? I love how me and you both had the same. Oh, exactly. The same, Breezy. Yep. Question here. Have you ever managed a B team? I don't think so. No. I've managed an under-23s team. The Netherlands under-23s. I took them to the Olympics. That was kind of it, though, I think. I don't think so. Right. Benny Ashley Seal is now here on trial. We can't pick him for our team, though. I will bring some of our boys back in for this game. Although I do want to keep them fresh for the next game. Because it is Newcastle, but I think we have to go strong. We have to keep the pressure on Worcester, don't we? All the best out there. What was it? 20 games to go in the league? Something like that. I think we played 26. So 20 games to go. Plus, probably for us, the playoffs. If we're going to be honest, isn't it? It's probably going to be a playoffs because only the top team, only the league winners go up automatically. And at the moment, Worcester are 5 points ahead of us. And we're also 1-0 down in this game. No, we're not. He's offside. Manage Worcester, they're our B team. True. Very true. We're on the attack here, given away by Charlie Farr, though. I paid £725 for a season ticket to see Wolves score 6 goals at home all season and only pick up 1 point. Yeah, that's rough. Charlie Farr. Brooke Myers. Luca. Wide. That's a good chance. Yeah, that's not a great investment, is it? Okay. Not our best first 10. When do we play Worcester again? Good question. We'll have a look. We've got it the worst. You'll never sing that. We'll check. Good, because, yeah, we are playing teams for the second time, aren't we? Brooke Myers, Chucky 1-0. Lovely stuff.
His name's Chucky.
Another goal for Caleb Chukwuemeka this season.
Star. He is Caleb Chukwuemeka.
Yeah, true that. Brooke Myers with another assist as well.
He scores goals.
Little finish in the middle. 1-0 away at Kettering.
Chucky is his name.
Happy days. 15 on the clock. Completely dominant so far. 4 points behind Worcester. Are they not winning? Are they still drawing? Are they not playing? I'm not sure. Thank you, Bex. Appreciate you. Anton and Les always seem like nicer people to me. Casper's on a delay as well. Is Les Ferdinand related to Rio? He's not, right? Anton is, obviously. The gap's close, but I'd rather be in your shoes than Wednesday's just about. Yeah. Good save, Reaver. That's a great save. I have to say, always struggled watching streams, but since the DOF season at the end of the last game, haven't missed one. We'll be subbing in Jam when Christmas shopping, when not Christmas shopping skint. Sam, just being here is fair enough, my friend. Don't worry about the sub. If you're skint, don't sub. If you can't afford it, don't sub. Being here is worth more anyway. You're all good. Thank you, dude. What does Mrs. Clayts think of your pop career? Second cousins, are they? Okay, so there is a relation there. Interesting. I didn't know that. It makes sense, of course. She thinks it's weird, yeah. Just lurking in the background here. How you doing, the Blanco? Want to say thank you for a great series, incredible immersion in game and IRL with your social site and merch. Love it. Never catch you live normally. Blanco, it's why we do it. I'm glad you're enjoying that. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for the message. I appreciate that. I want it to be like a body of work when we look back at the stream. You know, when you can get like, even if it's just for me, I want it to be like, you know, when you get nostalgic about your old saves, I want to go and look at like the social media, like the tweets and stuff that we've done about the save and be like, oh, that was good, wasn't it? Like even like during the stream, when we get to like the Prem eventually, we can look back at the first tweets and see where we were tweeting about playing Worcester in the first derby. It's like a great record of everything that we've done. So I want to keep it up. A bit like how I've done like the graphics for like the Hereford save. I love how in depth it is. That's sort of what I want it to be. I want it to be what's Football Manager if you don't take it way too seriously? That's Football Manager, isn't it? Flo, they're going to score. It's a goal back, 2-1. A couple of subs there. Sam, thank you for... No, Muddy, you legends. Thank you for gifting a sub over to Sam. Way too kind. There you go, Sam. You don't need to sub. You've been gifted one. Mother, you legend. Thank you, buddy. And also, Synergim. Synoigim. Third time lucky, maybe. Thank you for the tier 1 as well. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for the subs. Legends. Creating a world. Exactly. You want to create your own world. And if I've got like... I'm lucky that I've got the time to be able to like put the effort in to create more of a world. Because it's literally my job. So I'm gonna, because then if people aren't getting to play the game as much as they want to, you can live that vicariously through me. Like catch a stream every now and then, but if you miss a stream, there's highlights to go and watch. If you don't want to watch the highlights, you can just check the social media and you'll be able to get an update. You can go on the website. Like, it's just all silly fun, isn't it? But that is, if Football Manager content isn't just silly fun, I think you're doing it wrong. Personally. Right? Because unless I suppose you're doing like tactical breakdowns, but I just don't think even like in-depth tactical breakdowns and conversations doesn't really work when you're working with a match engine that isn't really reflective of real life ever. Because real life, I don't think you can ever do a proper, like it's pretty good, but I don't think you'll ever get there. I don't know. For me, my Football Manager is about silly fun, taking it way too seriously, like trying to live in a world that doesn't really exist. Hi mate, first time I caught your stream. I don't know if you mentioned it, but before, do you have any mods you like to use in FM26? Love your videos. There's a few, yeah. I've got the free cam in. I like to use like... Oh, it's disallowed. I've not been talking about this game, but they've just had an equalizer disallowed for offside. Close. Obviously all your badge packs and your kit packs and all that stuff. And I've also got some shaders to make the image look a little bit different with the colors and stuff. That's kind of what I use. You've watched the full videos because who wants to see clips? Well, to be fair, Casper, I will say give it a try. They're not just clips. They are like, it's the stream being cut down into a very watchable, like 25-minute chunk. 3-1. Brooke Myers again. Obviously, if you want to watch the full video, the full VOD, I also massively appreciate that. It's even better, to be honest. But if you haven't got time, they're not just highlights like... It is like the stream, but just cut down without some of the waffle, basically. It is good. It is watchable. Because that was my exact worry. Is that, like, if you just clip it up, is it just going to lose any type of sense? But I don't think so. Jay Ricky does a really good job with them. I think it's how FM should be played. I think so. I think so. Which is, again, going back to, I know I don't want to dwell on it, but going back to, like, the people who just come here to complain about what the game is like, it's like, that's sort of not the point. The game could be a lot worse and you could still have the fun that I'm trying to have. Like, the game isn't as bad as people say, in my opinion. But also it's not great. But also that's sort of irrelevant to what we're doing here. We're 3 counties. We're like living in a world. Like it doesn't sort of takes away from that, if anything, which is why I was grouchy about it earlier, basically. Can you please do a Swedish lower league save? There is no one in the world who does them. We didn't do a lower league Swedish save, but we did manage AIK last year in our journeyman save. So we kind of went there. Understandable that some don't have time. I just want to be in the world. Yeah, Casper, I get it. Absolutely. Exactly, Matty. You know the name. How you doing, Marcus? Hope you're good, my friend. We've scored again for Al Johnson. 4-1. I don't know if Worcester are playing, but they are playing and they are winning. Of course they are. Worcester are playing. They're 1-0 up against Real Bedford. Now we keep an eye on that because it's only 1. Yeah, you watched that one. Nice. 15 to play. I should rest some players. We've got the Newcastle game next, everybody. Let's bring on Solcader. I'm going to rest Chucky because we're winning and he looked a bit tired. I'm going to rest Luca. Who are like big players I want to get off this pitch here? Maybe Myers. He's on a 10. And we can do Forrester on. I've actually got 5 subs, haven't I? I should do all of them. 15 to play. Let's do you off for Sendles White and you for Kinsella then. Also, that's true. Yeah, we did do the Potter movie and there is a video where we started in the lower leagues in Sweden. That's very true. For Ostersunds, wasn't it? We are class. We are Kokota. I agree with you. Streets don't forget when Lenny played for Inter Milan. Lenny was Inter Milan. Was he playing for Inter Milan? He was manager, wasn't he? That journeyman save where Lenny was our arch rival as a manager was wild, wasn't it? Is Lenny still in here? No. Can you play the MBO song, please? I actually don't know if I can. I can try. If it's in my sounds folder, I can. If it's locked away somewhere else, then I can't. But I can try. NBO. It's your lucky day. Are you ready?
He's a striker, he's a number 9. Nathan Butler or your Deji.
They've scored.
You keep scoring all the time.
What a song. We need more songs. How you doing, Lecter? Welcome in, buddy. It's a goal back, 4-2, but I think it's going to be okay. What's that Worcester score? 1-1! They are dropping points. Real Bedford have... No, okay, right, forget about it. They've made it 2-1. Best song of the Clayts album for sure. I think the Kyle Hudlin song was better. I think the Hudlin song might be my best ever work, personally. Now, it's good to have favourites. Hudlin has got to be up there. Where is Hudlin? I don't know where I've got that saved. What was it called? It's probably called It's Hudlin, maybe. It's Hudlin 2 I've got saved here. Are you ready? And your best ever work, yeah. This is the best one, I reckon.
No matter when or where or who, he's always looking down on you. It's Hudlin. It's Hudlin.
Oh! I have some beers here to hear that. Brilliant. Right. Continue. Coming to a video near you. Yes. Very true. It's Hudlin. What a voice. Miles would agree, I'm sure. If you were alive in the 60s, Tom Jones would be a retired librarian. Agreed. Vocal range. No one quote my misspelling. What did you misspell? I didn't even see it. Did you call me Claire? Right. No. Chat. Shawnee says, as long as you beat Kettering, I'm happy, Claire. I've been called a lot of names on this stream. Clayts, Clats, Clayts. What else have I been called? Lots of other names. I've never been called Claire. And that's not sticking. Don't you dare. Admin. Do you remember when someone just kept calling me admin? Oh, I've had that before. Claire's Accessories. Right. We play Newcastle United next game. All right, Claire, it's okay. MBO's elite. It is good, to be fair. I'm loving your stream, Claire. Claire. I had a teaching assistant called Claire once. Not an enjoyable time. Professor Clayton. That's not too far off. What have I started? Yeah, what have you started? It wasn't enough to just say it and then let it go, because I missed it, but you brought it back up. Joined at the right time then. Yep. Claire FM. Can I have my ears pierced, please, Claire? If your name was Claire Pierce, that'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Perfect for that job. Right. What did Kakota say to Miles? I want to join in on the nice things. I can't even see it for some reason. I don't know. There's other words beginning with C you could have been called. Count yourself lucky. That's true. Remember to check finances. Yes, stealthy. Good point. Correct. First time live stream watching. Really enjoying the stream, Claire. BRB Klotz. Gifted him a sub. There you go. Thank you. I missed that completely. Kakota, thank you for gifting a sub over to Mars. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you also for letting me know, Breezy. So one thing. I do miss subs. Can some of the mods remind me? Because I've got it on the multi-chat so that I can see both. It doesn't always bring up the subs coming through. And then, yeah. So I need to do better at making sure I see them. Kakota, thank you for gifting one. I appreciate it, buddy. I hope... No, that's not sticking, Stan. That's not going to happen. We are currently on, in terms of finances, £660,000. Clumps. What's the record Chucky is on his way to? Right. Clumps. Hi, clickety clank Clayts. Arna Klotz if he starts struggling. Right. I can see you winning the next game. Clairvoyant. Good. That's better. Much better. We saying fancy FPL for season 2? I think we should try, yeah. I can see you winning fave streamer Clonks. This is like when I started calling Tom FM Tim FM and it stuck. I'm just going to be Clonks now from forever. Or Claire forever on it. Right. 660. I'm going to do a screenshot of that before I forget. Don't know why I'd forget that. It's very easy to remember. Were you a secondary school teacher? No. First school? Why have I said that? Because secondary. Primary school is what I was. I love watching Clumps. Up the Clumps. There's 2 reasons why I hate Kettering. 1, it's a terrible place. 2, they knocked out the FA Cup. Fair enough. Right, camera. We're going to swap over again because this one's gone off. Clonks with the stonks. Brilliant. Brilliant. Outrageous. You get side view coming up. Your lucky day. There we are. My favourite teacher, Mr. Claire Clumps. That one's got stuck now. What's... Christ's sake. Hold on. What's that face I'm doing? We're back. It's okay. We're back. Clippity clops. Why isn't Claire moving? Stop the Claire thing. Nice here, Clumps. Claire's having a mare. Put Walton over on that. Right, we're not doing Walton. Tell you what we need to put over it. We'll do Enzo Maresca. Just put this on the screen. Do you know what? Do you know what this needs? This needs Enzo Maresca cam. In the corner, doesn't it? If my camera goes off, I can't make his face there, but we'll just do a sort of... If the camera goes off again, we'll just have a sort of small Enzo Maresca in the corner. He looks like a eunuch in a game of... That's what you're going to get, all right? If you call me Claire one more time, this is how the stream's going to be. You did this. He looks like bald Claire. I love watching Crumpets. He's great at FM. Crumpets? When you're stuffing miniature heroes over Xmas, can we call you Chocolatey Claire? It needs to go behind the overlay, surely. Yeah, it's a bit of a mish to do that. Right, okay. Do you know what? But Breezy, you're preying on me being a stickler for the detail right now, and you know that I will go back and make sure that I do that. Which is annoying because I have to do it. I need to make this the right size so that you get Enzo Maresca cam perfectly. Move selection. I'm just doing some admin so you get Enzo Maresca cam. I might break the stream though. But literally it's broke the stream. Brilliant. I think we're good. I think we're back. Enzo Maresca. Maresca looks like a grown baby. Yep. I've just realised that I've left him on here as well the whole time. This is the angle you're going to get now. All right? It's a bit too big. That's cursed. This is what you're getting now. You did this. If I do a filter now, I can do... You're making this happen, by the way. Blame Breezy. Crop pad. If I crop that a little bit to there... There we go. Just doing, hold on. That'll work. There you go. That's what you do. That's what you get now. If you call me Claire again, you get this. Thanks, Breezy. Get that on a t-shirt. When Claire comes back, I'll be wearing a knitted cardigan. Yep. Right. I don't even know what I've called it. I don't even know how to turn it off. I think I'm... Oh, God. I actually don't know how to turn this off now. Oh, no, I fixed it. We're good. We're good. Right, continue. We have literally the biggest game in our entire history coming up as well. And that's what we spend time doing. The biggest game, we play Newcastle United at St. James's Park, and you've had me sat here cropping this so that it fits properly in the camera overlay. That's what you've done. What have you done? Have you done a status? Oh, Christ. Harsh but Claire. It's quite good, actually, that is. What is this status? Look at it! Look at it! Enzo looks like he's seen some horrors. He does, doesn't he? Right, let's pick a team for Newcastle away. Reaver, Farr, Sona, Johnson, Williams, Ulad Mahan, Radojevic. It's first choice. We don't really need to pick a team. We'll put Kager and Will Cox on the bench. Maybe... That's it. I don't even think I want to change that either. Maybe we'll put a keeper on the bench for this game. Just because we don't want that to be the reason that things go wrong, do we? That's going to be the team. We are going to go and play in a Premier League stadium. To be clear, this is the content we want. FM is secondary. My favourite streamer, Clunge. Clickety clackety Claire. Right. Please stop. Admin, where is Claire gone? This stream is just woke nonsense. Yeah. Let's go to the game. Clunge FM. There's the Newcastle team. Have they gone strong? Relatively so. Nick Pope. They've gone for some changes because Ashby starting right back. Dan Burn at left back. Tiao and Botman is a strong rest of the defence. Joe Willock, Ramsey, Miley, Alanga, Barnes, Asula. So no big Nick. The bench doesn't look that strong either, actually. Is there a chance here for us? Let's I'm watching a streamer called Crinkle Cut Chips Play FM. You could change your channel name to Claire. If there is anyone new in, thanks for coming and enjoy the ride. You need to drop a to be Claire in a video for the Easter eggs. Oh yeah, to be Claire. Yeah, I like that actually. Chucky Claire. Right. Here is St James's Park. There's the Newcastle team. 3 counties. No, Isaac. Yeah. We don't have to sell. There is the 3 counties team to take on Newcastle. Here come the 2 teams. It looks like a pretty packed house. Somebody said about the attendance. It looks pretty full to me. In fact, can you see that? I think you can straight away see what the attendance is. Remember, we get half of the gate. I think you can see it here. If you go to 52,000, what does St James's hold? It's still, we get big money from this. 3 Clenties FC. Guys, we're playing Newcastle. Can we focus? Willasula up top, yes. 52k, that's $1 million. Do you reckon? We're on 660k, remember, beforehand. Let's see. Imagine we win. We've got the ball. Brooke Myers down the right-hand side. Brooke Myers tearing up Dan Burn. Brooke Myers to the byline. Chucky's in the middle. Mooney's in the middle. We lead. We lead against Newcastle. Away. This should not be happening. Fionn Mooney has given 3 counties the lead in the FA Cup. Brooke Myers, it's brilliant. F Moons with the tap-in. Get your flares out because 3 counties, the Wyverns, they lead. Outrageous. Claire has done it again. You reckon 800k? Out. That'll be very nice. Oh my word. What a story brewing here in Newcastle. Here come Newcastle on the attack though. Anthony Alanga. It's a terrifying team. Alanga into Ramsey. Into Lewis Miley. We've got the ball away though. Chucky, win that header and we're away. Not quite. To Claire is to do. Willasula for 1-1. Okay, it's 1-1. Do you remember when we were 1-0 up in this game? Do you remember how good that moment was? It's now 1-1 though. They are going to score when they attack, I think. Alanga into Barnes, into Asula. It's a lovely little ball around the corner. The finish is good too at the near post. Fair play. It would be one of the biggest ever shocks if we won, wouldn't it? We did have the lead though. We scored a goal against them. We can do it again. I want to see how it fully expands it. No, it doesn't. I want to see what Worcester doing. They've got Oxford at home, haven't they? It'd be kind of annoying if Worcester go through to the 4th round. This goes to pens now, doesn't it? I mean, we'll take that. Why are you attacking mentality? To Claire is to do. Jorge. Yeah, to be fair, I don't want to change it. It works in the league. I know that it might catch us here, but also going defensive, guess what? We definitely lose. We're attacking mentality because it gives us a chance of actually winning the game, I think. Now, that's the Claire Necessities. Christ. That's my #1 song. Okay, Newcastle have come back into it, but after 25 minutes, it is still 1-1. All this Claire talk on the side profile will be fun on the edit. I mean, the side profile's fine, isn't it? Doesn't actually look that bad for a stream, I don't think. I think it looks quite cool. Dan Burn wide. Just had a client walk into me, me laughing at the Claire jokes. Fair. Claire. Christ. Free kick for Newcastle. Anthony Alanga. Over. Newcastle are taking the game to us. Is there VAR in this match? I don't think there is because they don't bring it in until every ground can have it, right? Is that the rule? I'm not sure. Actually, I think they did have in the FA Cup some games had it, some didn't, right? Be better if you had your ear pierced, considering the discount you get. True. It looks like you've had enough and can't look at you anymore. Yeah, I'm turning away to watch the game. Willasula for 2-1. It is 2-1. Is the flag up? No, we trail. We do now trail. I thought there was a chance, but Newcastle probably are going to beat us. Alanga over the top. Willasula is just too good, it seems. It's not great keeping either, is that? Okay. It is what it is. Half time. Yeah, tryhards, exactly. Half time we trail, but we've taken like 2 shots on target for them, 2 for us. We've got a better XG than them. What are Worcester doing? They play at home. Worcester are 1-0 down to Oxford, which is good. I kind of want them to go out if we're going to go out. I said I'm happy because I kind of am, but I don't think... Oh, my word. The keeper stubbed his finger, is he? Brilliant. Battered by the Toon. I wouldn't say we've been battered by the Toon. I'd argue that it's very close. I'd also argue that we've still got a better XG than them. Play on. We can do some changes to try and get back into it, can't we? We could do, like, Chucky wide, bring on Kader. Could move Radojevic further forward because he's not playing great there. I mean, I actually think maybe we take him off. He's playing a 6.06. Let's just replace him. Pecked by the Magpies. I don't know. Let's also do Flowers off. Chucky goes wide. Kader comes on. Half an hour to play. What a moment for Brooke Myers, by the way. Scoring at St James's Park. Sorry, Mooney scored the goal, didn't it? What a moment for F. Moon scoring at St James's Park. MacArthur, there's a highlight. Imagine we can score here. There's 18 to play. It might be a Newcastle clincher. It might be. But there is a chance we win this ball back and get an equaliser. Jacob Murphy just dances past our left back and into the box. Twice. It's cleared. It doesn't go in. Chucky on the break. Probably the end of the highlight. Good tackle from Joe Willock. Still a chance. Do you know what? If we get into the last 5 and it's still 2-1, we throw players forward and we might be able to snatch it. It's not a bad place to be. Botman's now playing left back and they've brought on MacArthur at centre back. Is that weird? Not sure. Ashby down the right. It's like your semi-pro team playing a Prem team. It's crazy, isn't it? It's gone in. It's an own goal. Okay. We lived the dream, but we flew a little bit too close to the sun. It's annoying because it's an own goal. Harrison Ashby down the right-hand side. I think he crosses and it hits Sona and goes in. Is this a shot? It's just a cross. You can't really do much about it. Let's do substitute. There's no real point, is there? Keeper's not had a great game for Al Johnson. This is just where they're up against like better players. Do you reckon... Right, sorry, I just need to pause for this joke because it's really good. Do you reckon Reaver, the goalkeeper, said, "Ooh, lad, my hand," when he stubbed his finger? That is hilarious. You might have ruined it with the pun afterwards, but yeah. Playing attacking against Newcastle. Yes, imagine. I'm saying this. Would have got... They might win it now by more. We have got closer to winning this game by playing attacking against Newcastle than if we'd played cautious. We would have lost 4-5-0 if we played cautious. I promise you. After a lot of playing FM. I promise you. We've just put... In fact, I'll say it. Losing 3-1 to a Premier League team whilst in Tier 7 goes to show that I was correct in that call to play attacking. Like, that's not a bad... That's not... We haven't been embarrassed at all there. Created 1.09 XG. They've had only 4 shots on target against us. And they played their first team, exactly. All but maybe their strikers. They beat you on XG, though. Yep, they are also a Premier League team. I'm okay with that. It's a weird quirk of FM. It doesn't make any sense, but it is still the best way to do it. For sure. Right, do you know what? We did very well there. You're unlucky. Let's go and find out how much money we actually made by getting to the FA Cup 3rd round and drawing a Premier League team away from home. Asula with 2. What was the Worcester result in the end? Did they lose to... They did lose. Oxford have knocked out Worcester as well. And they didn't get that big home game, did they? We've been given 25k just from the FA Cup. We are now up to £1.2 million. We got about 600k. Maybe 550. Maybe a little bit less than you'd want, but we're up to 1.2 million. Does it actually say, if I go to income, 717,000 in income, 691 in this month. It's only the 10th, so maybe we've had one game before this, but about 680k of money there. Not too bad, is it? Now we give that to Benny, exactly. What's your anchor to the area? I was born in Hereford, Rusty. Born in Hereford, grew up on the Hereford-Worcestershire border, so yeah. That's less than I thought. Pocket changed that. I'd say it's still decent. Can we ask the board for any more money for wages then? If I go to club, let's go to the boardroom. Board requests. So far, they've said no to a senior affiliate. What do they do? Board meet. Oh, yeah, coaching course. Finances, increased wage budget, maybe? They'll get back to me shortly. Oh, the Malverns. What a lovely place. We did a Malvern save in the past as well. Daddy Shake Yambo better pay up. He better had. Huge for the future. At what point do you start looking at youth recruitment stuff like board improvements? I mean, we can ask. I think for now, it's about getting money in to bring players in because the players will keep us going up the leagues, won't they? So let's see what they say to that. And then I think it's all about trying to get Benny in, isn't it? I'm proud of the lads there. Oh, also, we've just finished our coaching qualifications. We've now got a National B license. Take control of coaching courses. I now might straight away ask for the next one, right? Hopefully they give it to me. I don't know if they even responded then, but we will ask. Oh, hang on. I don't know how much we were paying him, but Barnsley have recalled Tom Senior. He barely played. He played one game for us. But does that free up any wage budget? Not really. Almost certainly not. We'll ask for the transfer budget as well. I assume they didn't get back to us on the budgets, no? Nothing yet. When's our next game? Okay, they have responded to... I swear they've just ignored me about the transfer budgets. But they've unwilling to grant your request. Was this for, what was that for? Board respond to board request board meeting. We understand you'd like to discuss your recent request. I'd like to further my development by going on a coaching course, please. We're not sure that would benefit the team right now. That's the end of the meeting. Yambo's been let down by that, apparently. So that's not about the wages. Did they just not answer me about the wages? If I go to the boardroom, they've rejected the wage budget, but it's also pending. So what's going on there then? Where's my transfer budget? Takes a couple of days. Yeah, but what? Who are the board members? Yeah. Weird. That's the old. Is that the old one? Is it? Okay, so we're still waiting on it. And the transfer one hadn't even popped up on there yet. Maybe that's because it hasn't come through yet. Ah! Don't worry about it. I've just seen it. That is the old one because they have given us a wage budget increase. We are up to 10,000 per week. And I can't remember what we were on before, but we're up to 10k per week, which means we've got £800 per week to spend. Yeah, they do seem to review it. And they also say make a compelling case and then don't give you a chance to make a compelling case, do they? Which is annoying. It means we can go and sign Benny Ashley Seal, though. I feel like we should do that immediately. That did say Dion Dublin. He's on the board here. I don't know why either. He wants £450 per week, but if we give him a part-time contract... It's probably better to do that. We can just give him 200 though. And then 150 if he pays. For a year. And I reckon that works. 200 a week. Wait for the transfer fee. Yeah, we can. But I'm going to give Benny his go. We have to sign Benny. He's our backup striker forever. Hopefully. What a boy. He barely wants anything. Yes. Okay. Wage budget increased. Let's see if transfer budget gets increased too. It has. Okay. That's even more wages because we have been given more transfer budget. But obviously, now that we're signing Benny, welcome back, arf, 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 Benny Ashley Seal. We have now also been given another... Oh, my word. We got 600k from that game. They've given us 200k. That's outrageous for this level. £200,000 a week. Well, not a week. £200,000 to go and spend. If I put that into wages, it gives us an extra 4k a week. Try this team 1 hasn't been the same since he left. True. We can whack that into wages. I might not do all of it into wages, but some of it, right? We definitely don't need all of that. Why have you given us that much, Jan? Yeah, do you know what? I don't want a coaching course. We'll take the money for transfers. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Shall I put like 60? Yeah, leave about 60. That's kind of what I was doing. Let's put 12k into wages. It gives us money now to go and have a look at bringing in some maybe some extra players for this January window. Maybe like Edwin Anderson could be a brilliant player to bring in. He's like, we need to go and do some scouting, but he could be a great winger to have. Do we even need or want wingers though? What do we want to sign, chat? In this team here, because we love this team, I'm sort of like, not sure if I want to replace anyone. I don't even think CB's beyond. I think Sona and Johnson are great. I think DM Sam is I agree with. I think having Radojevic being able to rotate a bit more with these guys, I think in a real world, I think I'd prefer Radojevic there, and then we sign 2 DMs. Radojevic is a 10 look, outrageously good. Can't wait to spend all of this on failed transfer requests. I mean, yeah. Dear old Ouchie Hand hasn't been fantastic. He hasn't. And he hasn't really settled here, has he? I think the board is still drunk on Newcastle Brown Ale. Way too generous. Way too generous, right? We didn't need all that. Is a keeper an idea as well? We do. I mean, the keeper we've got, Oliver Reaver, has got 1 balance. 2 balance. Hello. He's doubled his balance. That's great development. Well done, Oliver. Yeah. He's not that good either. And DM is where we go. I think they're fine for this league, but I also think maybe let's get ready for next year. But then do we get better rep players by waiting till next year? Maybe. Work permits. Yeah, Matty, I got what you meant. Let's go. I think for a DM, first and foremost, he's got New Balances on. He has 2 Balance. He can barely walk. I think a really good DM would be brilliant. Then maybe like if there was a standout player, that'd be good. I think we can replace Reaver and buy a DM. Maybe one more good centre-back because we have lost Tom Senior as well. So we don't really have a backup either. I think we need to do some scouting though. Let's do transfer room in for then a DM. Let's do a new one. Star player DM. Any age. Transfer. Submit requirements to see if we go. We have got one here, but it's only got 3 players on. Who are those players? They're rubbish. So let's go. I don't know if that was star player, wasn't it? Let's go for another one. And then let's also do another one here for... I might need to put some more money back into the scouting budget, you know. Because I wonder if they're not finding people because we've got no budget left. I think we're in debt for scouting budget. Also goalkeeper. I'd like a star player goalie. Okay, first choice goalkeeper as well. Luca's not 5-star AM anymore. Is he not? Has he dropped? 4.5. That's a shame. He was going down. He's going back up again now, though. He's so good, though, still. I heard a physicist say we all experience gravity differently. I'd love to see how a 6'6" player with 2 balance feels IRL. Yeah. That's weird, isn't it? That's true. If we all feel gravity differently. Imagine just being somebody else for a day and your whole way that you experience the world is completely different. How weird would that be? Anyway, that's a big psychological question. I think, chat, we're going to leave it there for today's stream because next stream, I'm going to go and do a bit of scouting, see if I can find somebody. Not great, and probably not going to be able to, but I'm going to set up some recruitment focuses, that type of thing. And then when's our next game? We play 2 days' time. Hopefully in the next 2 days, we'll have a bit more of an idea of people. And next stream can be a bit of a transfer stream. Now that we've got money, now that we've got some changes maybe to do, I'm a little bit like, do we keep we're over here. Sorry, stream. We're going to leave it there. It's weird when I do that. But I think we have to balance trying to keep this group together a little bit, but also trying to bring in a few reinforcements. I think a DM might be a way to go. Dabo's not a bad shout. I'll go and have a look at the options, come up with a shortlist. We'll start next stream with a shortlist, and we can make some decisions together there. How does that sound? It's been a fun one, though, today. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you being here on a Thursday morning. There is a video coming out in a couple of hours' time, 3 p.m. on the YouTube channel. If you enjoy the videos, please be there. It's a good one. I think you'll enjoy it. And I'll be back with another stream on Sunday. Will be the next one. Sunday, 10 a.m., same time. And we'll go from this point here where we are in January. Still sort of in a title race, but not quite. And hopefully we'll have a bit of fun there as well. We'll tee up a little raid if there is one. If not, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, gang. Appreciate you. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your Thursday. See you later. Bye-bye. We've got no music on, by the way. I'll put some music on so you can finish off with some. See you next time. Bye.